Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day.
We have new video from a crash that sent welterweight boxing champion Errol Spence Jr. to the intensive care unit. The crash ejected the boxer, but miraculously, he is expected to be okay.
TheBoxingVoice.com. It's been a miracle, and a blessing from God that, I haven't had anything serious that would have me out for a year or two, or just would have been, ending my career. That none of them guys wish that I wasn't back so fast, but I am back, and I want to fight the top names in the division.
I have to ask you about your eye. We were all worried about you when you had to pull out of the Manny Pacquiao fight.
I want to fight, so,
but you could have gone blind.
Yeah, one eye. I got another eye.
WBC of IBF welterweight champion of the world.
That's why I sound bad, and I told people I didn't want to tune up fight. I've been getting a second chance at life, and I've been getting a third chance at boxing. Nobody's worth Terence Crawford. There's big fish on this side too that, I gotta fry. Like I said, I'm gonna get these belts over here, then I'm gonna come take Terence Crawford belt because I said I'm gonna be undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
SDS Promotions.
We have new video from a crash that sent welterweight boxing champion Errol Spence Jr. to the intensive care unit. The crash ejected the boxer, but miraculously, he is expected to be okay.
TheBoxingVoice.com. It's been a miracle, and a blessing from God that, I haven't had anything serious that would have me out for a year or two, or just would have been, ending my career. That none of them guys wish that I wasn't back so fast, but I am back, and I want to fight the top names in the division.
I have to ask you about your eye. We were all worried about you when you had to pull out of the Manny Pacquiao fight.
I want to fight, so,
but you could have gone blind.
Yeah, one eye. I got another eye. So.
WBC of IBF welterweight champion of the world.
That's why I sound bad, and I told people I didn't want to tune up fight. I've been getting a second chance at life, and I've been getting a third chance at boxing. Nobody's worth Terence Crawford. There's big fish on this side too that, I gotta fry. Like I said, I'm gonna get these belts over here, then I'm gonna come take Terence Crawford belt because I said I'm gonna be undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
SDS Promotions.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to your evening edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. What's going down? The big fight. Yeah, the first face-off. Yeah, it went down today. I don't know, some nervous energy, man. Nervous energy. At one point, we thought it was Crawford with the nervous energy. I don't know. I'm seeing my man Derek James a little nervous, man. Taking so many shots at Bomac, so many personal attacks too. I don't know. Then I do like how Earl handled the situation with the Errol Spence heckler that was heckling Crawford. He's like, yo, calm down. You emotional. You too emotional. Because Crawford's like, bruh. He started addressing the heckler. You feel me? Started addressing him. It got serious. It got serious. The face-off wasn't what I expected either. Like, come on, bud. You had such a great press conference. You get up there and then you chuckle at first. Like, yo, Earl had that stone cold killer face. That shit never cracked. Not at all, bro. Bro, they be listening to the show. Shout out to Trey in Omaha, Stone Bone. I know y'all. Yo, they bought Buzz some fresh ones. You seen that? They got him some fresh ones. You know, we from New York, New Jersey. We call them shits ones. You feel me? And they got him some fresh ones. He had the all blacks. So like, yo, so y'all don't think Bud on demon time because he had on Jordans? He came through in your Air Forces, man, to live up to the bullshit, man. You know what I mean? You could tell them shits was fresh. I love that Bud got the overgrown look, right? He looked like he is on some like, you know what I mean? He got the peasy little hair going on, and I don't know if he twisting it while he falling asleep or what. He got shit on his mind, it looked like. Brian Custer let me down. He was coming to the appreciation night, or at least, you know, we would have wanted him to, but he's got his kids, you feel me? He just don't want to bring him to something like that. But like, he let me down, man. Like, he over introduced Earl. Come on, man. That's some Showtime bias. He like, AKA the belt snatcher, AKA the head chopper, AKA the big fish, AKA put him in the dirt, AKA Mr. Showtime, AKA Dallas, Texas, AKA Jerry Jones boy, AKA shut your ass up. How many motherfucking AKAs? You don't get your ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? That shit was extra biased. It's like, yeah, the undisputed Terence Crawford and now champion at welterweight over. Motherfucker, didn't he do some shit at 32? Damn, didn't he do some shit at, 35? You feel me? You could have sensationalized his shit too. I was pretty fucked up. I ain't even gonna front. I'm like, damn, Errol Spence love on 100,000 trillion. But we're here to talk about the press conference, man. We're here to give you our review and get your review. You feel me? Let me know what you thought of the press conference. Did you feel any nervous energy from my good friend, the undisputed trainer of the year, Derek James? Because I feel like when Bomac was like, you can't tell me shit. I've been undisputed. Yo, you seen Derek mad as hell like, so what, Jamel Charlo ain't undisputed? Start calling him fat and Cheetos and hide the Big Mac. And I'm like, oh, wow, there's some nervous energy for your ass. You can't tell me it's not. Don't you lie to me. But if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And go ahead and click that notification. This is our second show. And you never know when we're going to go live again, let me tell you. Yeah, nervous energy. Why would Derek James, who's usually straight and narrow, you feel me? He's usually chilling, don't even raise his voice. I mean, did you not watch the press conference? What the fuck? Derek was out of character from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? He was wilding from the beginning, and we all know that's not him. He's the cool, calm, and collective one. You feel me? Even when they was asking Bomac a question, right? Derek's like, oh, well, he ain't gonna know because he got help. He got 3 people helping him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't tell me that, all right, you don't want to label it as nervous energy. You better label it as something. You know, we got to be honest. It was certainly something there. You feel me? Like, come on. Yeah, yeah, Earl was cool, calm, and collective. Earl was the one chilling and even telling Crawford to chill. You know, when Crawford was going back and forth with the other person that was in the stands and whatnot. But come on, man. When have we seen Derek take shots like that? You feel me? When have we seen him blow up at a press conference like that? Come on, man. You feel me? And it wasn't Team Crawford that was bothering. That was Team Errol Spence. That dude had an Errol Spence shirt on, the one that Crawford was talking about and talking to. You feel me? It wasn't nobody else. Team getting out of hand. Feel me? So don't tell me it wasn't no nervous energy. I mean, that's some Angel Garcia shit. You feel me? And that's Angel's MO. So that's normal for him. But stop acting like, oh yeah, Derrick James run around yelling and calling people fat and oh Big Mac and Cheeto. Like he said everything at the press conference. Don't lie. Y'all so weird, man. Y'all so weird. Y'all love to be fans of man, bruh. Like, separate yourself, man. Separate yourself. Fan of man ass. You corny cornball. Let me see what we got going on in these super chatties. We got Keep It Moving Boxing with the $2 super chat. He says, we back, motherfuckers. With the collision emoji. You know we back. Phone lines is open. 1425-569-5241. Press 1 one time if you want to voice your opinion. You could always join us on Discord. You could join us on Twitter Spaces. We taking calls. We want your opinion. What did you think of the weigh-in? What did you think of the weigh-in? Let me put out a poll because they acting like Ness over here lying, man. Was there nervous energy? You feel me? We're going to do it like that. We're going to do, was there nervous energy? Then we put yes. From Derrick James. Yes. From Errol Spence. And once again, yes. From Terence Crawford. And then, last but not least, Bo Mack. All right? And y'all pick then. Y'all pick. If it wasn't none, don't blame it on nobody. Don't vote. If it was, say who had that energy. What else we got? Average boxing fan, $2 super chat. He says, the psychological voice. That's right. That's right. We read body language over here, brother. Feel me? Like I said, I ain't liked it, but after Bud did all that great shit, said the right things, wore the right sneakers, then he comes and he chuckles at the first sign of him and Earl getting face to face. Come on, man. Come on. You almost did a perfect 10, man. Y'all know y'all wasn't happy with that. I wish Mike was around. Where Mike at? Now, anybody watch that could not been happy with Crawford. You feel me? Just laughing. Like Earl kept even when Bud laughed, Earl was like, no, I'm not gonna break. Straight stare down. You feel me? What we got? Noe Ortiz, $10 super chat. Salute, champ, salute. He says, Spence did a horrible job of handling his peoples. He didn't say anything to them, and they were mad disrespectful, selfish, trying to chirp Crawford and his coach. Yeah, I mean, and shout out to Bud. That was another, that's what I'm saying, almost a perfect 10. He had the beautiful moment where he like, yo, you know, he went to the Malcolm X speech like, yo, you feel me? I don't want shit to pop off so that they say we can't never go nowhere. Let's just have a good event. So Crawford told the same heckler that shit. Then that same heckler was heckling Bo Mack. But look, you can't protect them from that. That's part of this shit. When it's a big fight, it's part of this. You feel me? But I do respect the super chat. Maybe Bud could have said something. Bud could have, I mean, not Bud, but Earl could have waved him off. Like, yo, chill, sit your ass down. You feel me? But he got popular, right? What Bud said, nah, put the camera on his feminine ass because he acting like a hoe. Hey yo. They gonna kill me. They gonna look finesse in these streets. I swear to God. Cause why would they turn the camera? My man got dreads to the back, and he do not look rough and tough like Bud and Earl. That's all I'ma say. And you know I'm not lying. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Tony T with the $2 super chat. Earl fight is Saturday, not Derek James. Nah, for real. Yeah, absolutely. Crawford told his peoples to chill too. But right after, he told, feel me? Oh boy, like, yo, fall back. You know what I'm saying? Everybody told him fall back. You know, but Derek had a heckler too, right? Because Derek told somebody which didn't get the camera put on them. Bro, you're not a fighter. But that's how it is, man. That's how it is. It's like, that's my mans in them. You feel me? How am I not gonna get excited with them? So I feel everybody that got hyper and, tried to look true. And if you part of one team, you know your job is to get under that motherfucker's skin. So you could throw him off his game in your mind. In your mind, that's what you think. You feel me? That's what you think is also best for the guy you rooting for, you know? Oh yeah, we got him off his game. Look, he acting beside himself. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit don't matter. It's like I said, we gonna quote the greatest, man. And I ain't talking Ali. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who his trainer is, because his trainer can't get in there and fight for him. You feel me? So it don't really matter, man. At the end of the day, none of that shit matters. But shout out to them. Motherfuckers is listening to this show religiously. You know, anybody that's been listening to this show for a minute, y'all know how many times we've suggested as a community that they need to do more of bringing Mike out and making Mike the host and, getting Mike to activate his audience. And we also said have them both on Mike's podcast. And by Mike, I'm talking Mike Tyson. But I'm so happy that they had Mike there to do the coin toss, man. Coin flip. That was fire. Okay. Devin Haney is confirmed. This is going to be officially the dopest event appreciation that we ever threw. Bill confirmed. Devin Haney confirmed. Whoa. Dope. Fire. Fuego. All that good shit. You feel me? That's going to be amazing. So yeah, man, phone lines are open. 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion. That's what I'm looking for. What you think of this press conference? They went at each other. I mean, I like Bud too. He kept it respectful, and so did Earl. Earl ain't say much. You feel me? Earl, they both were kind of on the same beat where like the talking is over. But I like that they both giving each other credit. I think Earl might have even said something like, he's a great fighter, and if that wasn't him, then that was Bud. And then Earl was the one that basically said, like, that there's gonna be kids in the amateurs that's gonna be like, yo, I wanna have a fight like Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. So he obviously planning on going out there and laying it all on the fucking line. I cannot wait. We got 2 more days. It's almost over. 1 in the wake up. You already know. Deej, $5 super chat. Earl gon' cook Crawford. Crawford nervous as hell. By the way, did you see Keyshawn press Frank Martin? Ooh wee! 2 fire emojis. July 29th. A man going down. I seen it. I'm glad they kept it respectful though. Honestly, I mean, could you imagine somebody pressing Jamel Charlo like that? Like, and again, I'm glad they kept it respectful. We got more out of them than we got out of Daniel Jacobs and Jamal Charlo. So certainly I did appreciate everything that took place, but I wouldn't go as far as calling it press. Maybe I got to watch it from a beginning, watch another video. What I seen 2 dudes with equal respect. shake their hands on making that fight down the line. But I told y'all from the beginning it's gonna be down the line. Ain't gonna be no time soon. No time soon. Dudes on two different sides of the street. I feel like I gotta rewatch it anyway because I swear I heard Frank Martin say something like, "Oh, all I gotta do is call my promoter," or hopefully I heard that wrong. And what he said was, "All you gotta do is call your promoter," because I don't even know what he mean by all I gotta do is call my promoter. Like Earl is your promoter and your man's. I feel like you should have been told him that's what you wanted if that's what you really want. You feel me? But do you really want it? Is it really part of the plan? No, because we know business and we know Top Rank is Pepsi and Al is Coca-Cola, man, and we ain't coming together. No time soon. But phone lines is open. I'm going out to Fats. You up first. Get your mic in order. We talking Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, the press conference. This is your review. What did you think? We looking for your opinion. Obviously, we asking the question, did you sense any nervous energy? Feel me? I got a $2 super chat from Daniel Vega. He says, you guys doing a betting show this week? You know it. Mañana. Papa. For sure. The poll is out. Yes, from Derek James. 50% of the votes believe Derek had that nervous energy. Damn. Okay. We going out to Fats after these messages.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Drop that 5-star review. You know I need that like I need to breathe. You feel me?
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
There you go. What up, champ?
Yo.
What up?
Coolin', brother. Coolin', man. If that bell ring, bro, I'm gonna send you that file. Man, before I go into it, bro, I seen that y'all first fight party show. It was real successful, man. Y'all was able to double up even more. I see y'all got them big stars coming through too, man. That's what's up, bro. Keep doing y'all thing, man, for sure. For sure. The press conference. I told you, didn't I tell you Derek James had that nervous energy? Didn't I tell you that? He talking about, oh, they try to press me in the suit and all that shit. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, and then he sounding all old, all bushmouth talking about, hold your voice. But, man, the trainers,
you called
though,
the
man.
mushmouth?
That's what I ain't saying like when he be talking, yo. He be sounding funny as hell. Like he can't get his words out, yo. But the trainers, though, man, they really the ones that got the real beef with each other, man. When I was looking at it, how they popped that shit off, I said, oh my God. Oh, so these who really got the real problem with each other. And I think it's because I peeped it like Derek James again, man. He be throwing shots at Crawford that be like kind of like unnecessary to try to, deflect what that man did in his career. And I don't really be saying Bomac shit on Earl and be like, Earl ain't accomplished nothing. Like, I don't be saying that from Bomac. I could be wrong, but I haven't heard Bomac say that. You get what I mean? And I think as a trainer, you really don't like that, him talking shit about his fighter. You feel what I'm saying? I think both fighters ready though, man. I ain't see a press conference like this in so long. Like I was real live hyped for this shit. Like you could feel the energy. Like it felt like you was in that room, man, for real. Like Bud want that shit, bro. I could see it in his eye. He want that shit bad, man. He want that shit bad. Like I was surprised when Earl said, like when they, Brian Custer asked him, like he asked him like something like, what was their boxing dream or some shit, and he was like to get paid, as since an amateur. And I kind of was like, well, that's.
He said, "Yo, I don't remember saying that."
He definitely said that shit. Look, and I'm like, well, that's evident. Once you turn pro, Bud answer was he won that 2-time undisputed. Like, you get what I mean? And that's the difference, bro. Like Earl was laid back and confident. He really was, but Bud won it. And that first stare down, Bud ain't smiled that first stare down, man. Earl looked away first, and Bud stood him down. I mean, That was a good one. Like you said, like the second one, him laughing and shit. That probably was a little funny, but he probably was laughing at the dude that was heckling him and shit, or whoever that was heckling. Looked like it was a dyke or something, but that's who it looked like. Whoever that
What?
was and
Yo,
shit.
you terrible, bro.
No, my fault. That's what it looked like though. Look, and I'm tripping off of Brian Custer, old square. He talking about, oh yeah, Espinoza went to the Drake and 21 Savage concert. He didn't invite me. He ain't trying to hang with your goofy ass, man. He talking about he out there talking about you didn't invite me, bro. The way you be meat riding that man because he gave you a job, calling him Hefe and all this shit. Bro don't want to hang out with you, bro. Like he's a square. But Ness, I'm telling you, y'all, I think this pay-per-view gonna do like 1.5.
Yo,
I think it might do something like 1.5.
They was definitely putting that out there in the universe, right? They was like, I think it was Brian Custer was like, Earl, so what you got to say to the millions that's gonna buy this on pay-per-view? I'm like, okay, let's put that in the universe.
Think so, man. I think so. This is a big fight, and I hope we get it twice before the before the year out. Appreciate the call, bro.
Nah, for sure, you the champ, man. That was funny. I guess I'm gonna have to go to that first one. Let me go to that first press conf. I mean, that first face off, because I paid attention to the second one with the belts, and bruh, I'm like, man, I ain't like that little chuckle and shit. I got my boy Mike Gross, the boss, trying to jump on. In the meantime, in between time, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans that's out there starving, looking for a place to talk boxing, looking for a place to voice their opinion. It's right here. Even though they like to paint me as a villain, I give you your time. I'll let you speak your piece. We got a poll over here at youtube.com/The Boxing Voice where you should be subscribed and that notification bell click. We're trying to get to 1 million subscribers. Only you can help us do that. It says, was there nervous energy? Yes, from Derek James, 47%, over 435, 36, 38 vote, 39 votes, 439 vote, 440 votes. It's going to keep moving, as you can see. 47% say Derek James had that nervous energy. 12% said Earl. I feel like Earl handled everything cool, calm, and collective. He was so cool, I had to double check, make sure he ain't have slippers on. I thought like, yo, but they both had the black Air Forces. I'm telling you, social media and society, because you know that's not what Terrence had on yesterday. But now, if you ain't got no Air Forces on and they not black, you ain't in killing mode. Man, shut y'all dumbasses up. Y'all made Bud go buy some sneakers for real and shit. But anyway, we got yes from Terence Crawford, 26%. Nah, I need somebody to call in who felt Bud had nervous energy so you could tell me exactly when so that I could go look for that in the press con. Because honestly, I ain't see that. I ain't feel that either. I ain't see it. I ain't feel it. You got to let me know. I ain't see it. I ain't feel it. You got to let me know. I'm about to put the press conference back one more time and just turn the volume off because I'm not really understanding when you thought that happened. I want to see this first face off too. Let me get to this super chat. I'm getting back to a caller. We got Rod in $870 $2. He said, no, Frank pressed Keyshawn. Fire emoji. Keyshawn was hushing his face of tears. I don't know, man. I ain't see that, man. Send me the clip, because what I seen, I ain't see that. But again, I had this aerial shot. Let me be clear. I had an aerial shot, so it's looking down. What I did see is, Frank looked mad small next to Keyshawn, but that was an aerial shot pointing down. Now get on with the $2 super chat. Crawford out here looking like Moses. Nah, Crawford out here looking like, honestly, he out here looking like my man from The Wire, man, Omar. You know what I'm saying? He looking scruffy, like he ready to. He on kill mode, man. I'm loving it. I'm fucking loving it. Yes, sir. All right, we're gonna go to the phone lines. Let's see. We went to, what was that? That was Twitter, right? Did we go to Twitter first? I think we went to Twitter. So we about to go to our landline. 1-425-569-5241. Press one time. Alex, Puerto Rico. What up?
Hello, bro. Crawford's looking like Denzel in Book of Eli, but yeah, he's about to, bro. Like Derek James is clearly nervous. Like I've never seen him like screaming like that and calling him like Big Mac and Cheetos, and I was like, what? Like, have you ever seen anybody come to Bo Mac like that, bro?
Never.
Yeah, it was weird. Like, and Derek James though is usually like chill. So that was like, okay, you're kind of like nervous. I can feel the tension like in the room. It's high stakes. But I was gonna tell you, did you see Mike Tyson and Errol interview?
No.
Errol tried to check Tyson. He was like, hey, so you said Crawford is gonna beat me because the way he beat Sean Porter that he stopped, and then he said, but Sean Porter was a shell of himself. He wasn't the same. And Tyson was like, yeah, anybody can make an excuse. And he started laughing with the other guy. And then he said, you know what? That's not even an excuse. That's bad sportsmanship. Like, you should have said the best man won tonight. That's how you should go. So he wasn't going with Errol like excuses and shit. So that was kind of funny. But I'm Team Crawford, all the way, baby. We're ready. TBV. I'm out.
All right, brother. Appreciate it. Who we got next? We going out to, let me try Discord, who's available. Phone line's lit over there. We got James Payne Lethal. What up?
Yo, audio check, how it sound?
Straight.
So my interpretation of the weigh-in, well, not the weigh-in, but the press conference, final presser, man. It's definitely high stakes in the room. I could definitely read that energy coming off of the guys. I could tell that Bud, man, this ain't his first time killing something. You know what I'm saying? Like he definitely looked in kill mode. I mean, it's just his facial expression, the iciness behind his eyes, the lack of change of expression. I seen him even sucking his teeth a little bit, like at the first face off when Earl turned first, but Earl was business, you know what I'm saying? I seen him suck his teeth a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like he like, okay, bitch ain't gonna turn first, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't see no backstepping in Earl neither. I didn't see no fear, just a seriousness and an alertness. Like he's very aware of the situation. They both look hella focused. I don't think that Derrick James had nervous energy as much as just, man, a animosity. I feel like he really wants to one up Bomac. You know what I'm saying? And so, but Bomac seemed cool as a fucking cucumber. I expect him to be cool. He probably just left the buffet or some shit, so he feeling good. So he ain't worried about nothing. But the rest of them dudes look like they on edge. So it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be good. I do kind of wish Earl would have told his peoples to chill, but then I get why. He more focused about himself. He ain't really worried about motherfuckers in the crowd. They gonna be heckling and talking and doing what they do. That ain't none of his business. His business is Saturday night. So man, hey man, I got my pay-per-view already bought. You know what I'm saying? Just waiting on them to put the show on. I think it's gonna be millions of other people watching this shit. It's gonna, hey man, the world stops and all eyes go to Vegas. So you know what I'm saying? It's going down, man. TBV for life. Y'all know what this is, man. It's the illest, trillest, dopest boxing podcast in the entire galaxy, man. Giving y'all this end-to-end, bell-to-bell coverage of the biggest fight of this decade, man. So what's going down next? Keep putting in that hard work like you always do, champ. You're amazing. You were born for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you to the fullest. Salute to all the back call brothers in the community, man. I'm James Payne Lethal. This is my call. I'm gonna see you fellas in a couple days, man. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Oh, you coming out? I guess he left. I didn't know he was coming out though. That'd be great, man. Want to see my peoples. We going from we going to Discord. We going to Discord.
Yo, what's good, Nurse?
What up?
What's going on, man? How everything been with you?
I'm good. I'm good. You know, I got nervous. I said, "Damn, he ain't calling in a minute." I know I used to fuck up his name. I'm just not
No,
gonna say shit.
no, no, you good, man. Just family, man. Just family. I just had a newborn, so just been taking care of that shit. Yeah, but yeah, man. Our interpretation of that, it was a crazy press conference. Definitely shocking how Derrick James was just kept bringing up Bo Mac weight. Like, I don't understand how that has anything to do with a trainer mentally or the fight on itself. So I just figured like, yeah, he definitely worried about something. But I like how Bo Mac came back and was like, you trying to get where I'm at. Like, we already been undisputed then. Derek talking about Charlo, like we're not talking about Charlo, we talking about Errol Spence, like so that was kind of confusing. I like the first stare off. I like how Crawford came in like he was ready. I like how Bo Mac just kept it simple, like it's work time, and that's how they came. That's how Crawford team came, like it's work time. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like it was nervous energy from
bruh,
Crawford. I just feel
bruh,
like
how, yo, fucking Bomac comes and says it's work time, and then Derek comes back as a hater, like,
right.
my slogan is eat time, it's eat time, cause you gonna eat Big Macs, and it's like, yo, that shit
Yeah, talk about you ain't
corny.
missing meal.
That
That's
shit
what I'm
corny.
saying. Like,
Like, yo, we know he big. Like, that shit ain't got nothing to do. Like, we not even here for that. Let's be real.
come
We
on,
like
man.
talk
That's what
about
I'm saying.
the fight, how Earl about to show people that Terence too small. Like, you sitting here talking about this man body. That shit look weird. I don't know.
Yeah, that was just weird. Just kept bringing up. So it's like you already mentally, what I'm saying, not even really there. You worry about, Bo Mac for real in this game, been talking about, you ain't even his coach and all that. I'm like, man, this dude Derrick James made a call himself. But as far as Terence Crawford, I don't think he looked nervous. I just think like he's just not that, type of person that's like, comfortable like speaking like behind the mics, some sort. So I can see how some people might take like during the press conference, he kind of seemed like timid or nervous, but I just feel like he's just not comfortable behind the mic. But like he said, like come in the ring, I'm a whole different person. But I like the energy Crawford, came forth. And I saw, Crawford and Jamel was going at it too. And Bo Mac was telling Mel, like, man, you don't want to, you can't hang with him neither. So it was a lot of kind of nervous energy from Spence side for sure. It was just like, it was just coming off from left field, I feel like. But I'm looking forward to a big fight. And the question I want to ask, which rivalry you think is bigger, the Canelo Triple G or this rivalry?
Which rivalry I think is better? I
Yep.
mean, Canelo Triple G has so much, right? We can't even put that in this because like this just started. This got to get at least a fight under his belt so we could
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I think it's just too soon.
Yeah, I think that's probably this fight probably the most probably what you think like defining or most important. We know Manny, and Floyd, but outside of that, I feel like especially in that division, I feel like it's probably like on that same level, sort of.
Yeah, definitely on that Manny
Mm.
Floyd level, without a doubt.
Yeah, for
I,
sure.
f-
So yeah,
I
man.
for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to a good fight, man. And yeah, I'm definitely, man, interested to see what's gonna go down. I'm leaning towards Crawford by decision, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Much love, man. Appreciate the call, Cam.
You got it. You got it. Appreciate you. Let me see what else we got. That we going from Twitter to the landline. Looking like Jacory. What up? In a minute. Is that him for real? It is. This fight bringing them all out.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey man, long time no see, man. Still TBV for life, man. I just haven't
called in for a while because my work schedule changed. But hey, man, Ness, I'm somebody that backs you in your opinions because we see things alike, but we different on this, man. I'm not feeling no nervous energy from Derek, man. I think he's animated. And when you said, and I'm gonna correct you on one, you said you never seen Derek James like it. You got to admit, Derek was kind of animated at the Kell Brook press conference. So it ain't like his first time, like kind of being mute. Him and Kell Brook trainer, the bald head white dude, they kind of went at it. You have to go back and watch it. And with that being said, I don't think nobody from Crawford team was nervous. I thought everybody was cool. I thought Earl was cool. I think that Derek was agitated because he had some dude come at him at the second press conference when he was walking into it when him and Terrence had words. So I just think some stuff had built up with Derek and he let it out then. I don't think he was nervous. I just think he was animated because
Bruh,
I think he's
he
actually, as a
doubled
trainer,
down.
he
He
was
didn't
excited.
double down. He quadrupled down on the same shit. Like he talked about Bomac's weight in so many different ways.
That I agree with you. I thought that was a little suspect. Now, that we agree on, but
But that's
everything
part
else
of
it
the
was that. And
nervous
then you got
energy.
hold on.
That's part of the nervous
Then you
energy.
got
That's
to.
part of the acting outside your character.
Uh, I mean, I can see some things, but I'm sorry, family. I'm not on board with you on that. And one more, and then you got to look at it. All them other interviews, Bomac has taken shots at Earl and him over the years for a few times. So I'm telling you, man, after a while, shit build up, man. I just think that it let out. But him calling them fat and shit, I'll agree. I thought it was a little whack, but I think them dudes is ready. I'm picking Spence by late stoppage. I got Spence a stoppage between 9 and 11. And but I'm a Terrence fan. I like Terrence. I hated that they fight each other because I'm fans of both. But I'm partial towards Earl, and I do think that Derek's a better trainer. He pointed out the fact it is three of them in that corner, but I thought that he took some unnecessary shots at Bomac. I like the energy between the two fighters. Everybody's excited, but that's pretty much my take. But fam, thank you for taking my call. You know your boy always got love for your support because we light skinned brothers. And I was just in Vegas 2 weeks ago. So you know what I'm saying. So like I said, I just wanted to show love, but I always agree with you, but on this one, man, I can't agree with you. I don't think Derek was nervous. I think he was animated. TBV for life. I love you, man, and y'all have a wonderful day, man. I'm out.
You too. You too. We go on the Discord. What up, Brandon?
Yo, Ness, what's going on, my boy?
What up?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Um, I I don't know if I want to call it nervous energy, but it was definitely out of character for Derek James. But maybe I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and says this was just usually it was just like he's laid back and that's just the calm before the storm. And we witnessed the storm today, so I'm not gonna say if it was nervous, but like the last caller said, it might have just been some built up shit they finally let out because they know this shit is 2 days away. As far as Errol Spence, I love the way Errol handled the press conference. Cool, calm, and collected. Never got rattled. Bud Crawford, we got the Hank Lundy Bud. We got that Jose Benavidez Bud. And you know what happens when you get that type of Bud. When he's pissed off, he gets to pushing niggas at the press conference, cussing. And so that's just the energy we got. That ain't nothing new for him. We just ain't seen it in a while. So, but I agree with you, man. I didn't like the smile at the face off either because don't have the black Air Force One energy for the heckler in the crowd. Then at the time of the face off, you turn into a crispy pair of all white Air Force Ones and get the smile and trying to be cute and shit. I didn't like that myself. Keep that black Air Force One energy, bud. And then Bomac was Bomac, so I didn't sense anything from him. But all in all, this was like the best press conference we done seen in a while. And I don't know, man. I didn't like the Malcolm X speech at the beginning that much either. I'm promoting
From Bud.
violence
From
for this
Bud.
shit, man. I get what Bud was trying to do. They say we can't go. Fuck that. I'm promoting violence. I like Team Crawford, man. I know Team Crawford got the reputation for, being kind of ratchet. The sisters and the cousins, they be, talking shit to people, but I like that. I promote that shit. I love Letitia, man. So I get what he was doing, but I ain't agree with it. I'm promoting all the violence and all the smoke this week. If a motherfucker get hurt, that it is what it is, bud. So yeah, I ain't like that, man. I'm promoting violence. But other than that, yeah, man, I got my boy Bud, man, punishing this kid, man. Like I said, all you motherfuckers who just come in here and say, "Oh, Errol's just big and strong, and Bud ain't fought nobody who's he beat," you about to learn who really know this boxing shit come this weekend. And I'm gonna be proven to be a prophet yet again. So all in all, great press conference, man. Very entertaining. The fat jokes was kind of lame. But yeah, that's my call, man. I can't wait till Saturday. One more day in the wake up, baby. TVV, I'm out. Protect y'all mental health.
All right. Gross the boss.
Yo, what's good, Ness, man? Mic check, how it sound?
1 2 1 2.
Already, man. Oh, what you think about the press conference?
I mean, I guess since I already done talked an hour for it, I'm gonna have to ask you questions. My main question is, did you see any nervous energy, and if so, from who?
No, I don't think I really seen. Well, I guess I did. I thought Derek James was taking shots that didn't need to be taken. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like low hanging fruit. Talking about Bo Mac weight, we got a saying let's eat because Bo Mac don't miss no meals.
Word.
I thought that was kind of whack. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never seen Derek James really like act like that before. Like I ain't never seen him like be disrespectful towards a opposing trainer. So that kind of gave me the impression like, damn, Derek, we going this far? Like really, like the fight is in 2 days. Like you ain't Bo Mac being fat for the.
He got that shitty internet. Mike, you gotta get that better internet. We're gonna have to go to a caller now. Saquon, New York City, what up?
What's good, people? What's good, Ness? How you feeling, man?
Straight.
I'm getting, I see where Derek James is coming from. Let me just start. I interviewed in the field on behalf of the Boxing Boys, both Derek James and Bo Mac, right? Boxing is all about weight. All about weight. So if you got your man is missing meals, Derek James is working out. Every fighter in camp right now has a fight within the next 3 months. And you got Bo Mac, who's a cool dude, but he's looking like he is physically, and he's saying he's on the same level as me. Bo Mac started out going, "We've been here before," but never filled out 55,000 in a football stadium. Bud didn't go out and get 3 belts. Bud got 1. So when you're a trainer and you are listening to another man put himself on the same playing field when you was a professional fighter and doing all this, of course you're gonna go to the weight because that's all boxers do in the gym, bro. You know that.
I don't know if you miseducated on this subject or you biased, but Bo Mac was a fighter too. And they
Bo Mac was a fighter and a chef. If you go back to if the audience goes back
champ, what the chef got to do with it? Like you said, they not
No,
on the same level.
I know what. Not on the same level. Derek James was saying
they both got undisputed champs, and they both was fighters, and they both is trainers. Like how they not on the same level?
Yeah, but Derek James was saying because when you let yourself go to a level in which Bo Mac has physically, and you got 2 other trainers with you, and you coming on stage acting like Spence has been running, and so you got to get into the psyche of Derek James. Derek James is the sole trainer. There's no other people that can take that he shares his responsibilities with his fighter. He's actually working out with his fighters.
But that's not true, though. Again, you misinformed. That's not true.
What's not true? What's not true?
I know for a fact that the last 3 fights had Yohan Guzman. I know for a fact that Charlo landed here in Vegas yesterday with Yohan Guzman. I know for a fact Charlo's been training with Yohan in Houston before he landed to Vegas. So Derek does have helpers. He just ain't giving them credit. He ain't giving them credit.
No, okay.
But Charlo gave Guzman all the credit. Derek just ain't giving him credit. He's trying to hog the spotlight alone. The truth is, he do got somebody
Terry,
helping him.
don't listen, bro. I've interviewed him, bro. He don't come across as a dude who would not. I don't know him personally. I only know him in the interview.
Tell us why doesn't he say, I got an assistant, I got a second. His name is Yohan Guzman. Why are you saying I do it alone? Y'all do it with 3 people. That he took a shot at Bomac and said I do it alone, but you technically you don't. You had help
But
with
if
Yohan Guzman.
Juan
No, you
Guzman
not
is not
listening.
saying
You not
anything,
listening.
okay,
You
good.
not. He had help for the biggest fight of his trainer career. He had help. He won with Yohan Guzman. Yohan Guzman posted everything he was teaching Jermell Charlo, and he's put the side by side of Jermell Charlo doing that in the ring versus Castaño. That was the undisputed fight. That's the fight we talking about. That's how you became an undisputed trainer.
Ness,
So
listen
you
to what I'm
did get
saying here, right?
assistance. You did get assistance, bro. You're not
But
seeing
we
that.
don't. But Ness, I am seeing that.
Mike.
Just hear what I'm saying. Now, okay, let me say this, right? If Guzman isn't saying anything, and the fighters are not like thanking him in the same way they thank Derrick James, they thank Al Heyman, then we gotta assume that if Guzman is there, he's not there at the amount of time that Derrick James is there, right? Like if you run a business, right? You run a business.
Brother, I gotta go. You're not being fair. He been in Houston.
I am being fair, bro. You don't do that.
Think about it. What fight is bigger? What fight is more money? Jermell and Canelo?
This one.
What?
Wait. I didn't hear your question. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What's the question again, fully?
Jermell and Canelo, or Bud?
Okay. That's a toss-up, bro. That's a toss-up.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna throw that question out and top you with this question.
Okay.
Who needs more help? Who got the tougher battle? Is it Jermell that got the tougher battle, or is it the big fish? Who got the tougher fight? Is Canelo, the 168-pound undisputed champion, the tougher fight, or is it Terence Crawford?
I'm gonna tell you, okay. What I'm gonna say to you is I'm gonna use your own words against you when I answer that question.
Go for it.
The big fish has the tougher fight because even you said that Canelo is on the back end of his career. He's an old 32, bro. He has 60 fights. He's been in wars. He's an old 32. Crawford is a young 35-year-old in the sense of he hasn't taken the amount of punishment. His opponents are not as durable as Canelo's opponents, not as good. He's a younger 35. So I'm going to say that the big fish has a harder test than Charlo, because based off of your own words, Canelo's an old 32. Right? All I'm saying is that if you share responsibility, right, about what the boxing voice is, you don't thank me because I'm in the field interviewing for the podcast, right? Because I'm not doing as much work as you are. But I still am a part of the podcast. You understand? So what if that's Guzman's role? What if Guzman is the same amount of work I do for the boxing voice, and Derrick James is what you do for the boxing voice?
I gave you a lot of extra time to make your case. I just don't hear good
I'm
enough
in the family,
argument.
bro. You're supposed to give me time. I'm in the boxing voice family. You don't give me 3 minutes, bro. Come on.
I just don't see you making a case to convince me. Like, I'm about to put proof here. This is being screen shared. These are my Dominican brethrens, Yohan Guzman's moves being taught to the undisputed champ, Jermell Charlo. You losing sight of the argument. That's why we got to get to another caller. The argument was, he said his credentials don't match. I said Bomac is an undisputed coach because he got Terence, right? Derrick's undisputed is with Charlo, but he got assistance, and this is the proof right here. I'm screen sharing it. That is the proof. That's Yohan Guzman showing them what Castaño's gonna do, and guess what else? He been in Houston for 30 days. Derrick is dealing with Earl in Dallas. Okay?
Derek just said, bro. Derek, no, wait. Before you go, don't go. Give me one more thing. Give me one more thing. One more thing.
Go.
Derek said in the interview, in the press conference, we went out and got 3 belts. All you did was get one and then handpick your opponents. And I'm not supposed to be mad when the trainer says we the ones running. That's crazy. You could go on that one. I'm gonna end on that. But you can't tell me we went out and got 3 belts and you just held on to one and you in the same level as I am. That's crazy.
Saturday night, bro. This shit is all ended Saturday night. Y'all dudes is terrible, man. Like, we gonna ignore Cold Wars. We gonna ignore Bob Arum and Al Heyman, and he don't want to fight on this side and that side of the street. And like, yeah. Crawford's been ducking. Yeah, right. We here now.
But Ness,
None of that shit
are we
don't matter.
gonna ignore him saying I want to take the easy route? Like I want to fight everybody on my side first, then save you for last. I mean, he told that to Bud face to face. So I mean, like, what are we talking about?
Well, because you know that for the Errol Spence protectors, that's gonna only mean that he talking business. He knew it was easier to get them belts over there because and that's the route they're gonna go, and that's okay because that is a possibility that is true. But there's also a world where Bud got his belt at 147, and him and Keith unified, or him and Earl unified, or him and whoever the fuck had a belt instead of saving it for last. You understand? Like, but it don't even matter. That's not even here. Like, he took us down this weird ass street because he don't want to tell the truth. And I hate to do this, right? But the truth is, he already did this. He already took this Errol Spence stand in front of Porter at the barbershop episode. Like, we know you a radical. So we just wait for Saturday. You can't see no right or wrong. But that was wrong what he did. Bomac got an undisputed champ. And technically you wrong in telling Bomac, but you did it with 2-3 other trainers when you did your undisputed fight with Yohan Guzman. Yohan Guzman right now he with Charlo. He told me, yo, Ness, I'm coming to the appreciation night, but I got to do this with Charlo. I got to do that. Let me ask him this. Let me ask him that. That means Charlo flew him out. So, we could lie all we want, but, you get the truth over here, even if you don't like it. But, I know you've been dying to talk, man.
No, man, I ain't really got too much to say, bro. We're like 2 days away, so ain't too much talking that I can do. I like both fighters' energy. I mean, like, that's the kind of press conference we needed. No love lost, no buddy. I'm gonna fuck you up. You gonna fuck me up. We gonna see. May the best man win. The only whack shit that I saw was Derek James going after Bomac weight. Don't matter how big a person is. 2 things. Do we know boxing? Can he get his fighter to a championship level? He done it with goddamn Terence Crawford. He's done it with Jamel Herring. And he might be able to do it with Keyshawn Davis too. And yes, he got help, but shit, no, on the elite level, ain't nobody doing it just one trainer. Nobody. They got nutritionists, they got fucking strength and condition, they got all kind of shit. So ain't nobody doing it. Got Pad Man, yeah. So ain't nobody just doing it with one dude, especially when you got AJ, when you got Jamil, when you got Ryan Garcia, when you got Frank Martin and Errol Spence Jr. That's 5.
Marvin Somodio wouldn't even be Marvin Somodio if Freddie Roach was still, in tip-top physical form. But obviously, suffering Parkinson's, he can't be doing mitts for every fucking body. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney got a mitt man. His name is Pad Man. I'm sure you've seen his famous pads with Tank and Shakur face. Then he got a body shield guy who is a professional trainer that trains multiple heavyweights in Rodney Chrysler. He just there to take the shield. Then he got DBD, BDB, which is Darryl. Coach Darryl that was there in Zab Judah's camp. Then he got Bill, not to mention whatever other trainer they might bring in, whether that's Mickey Bay for that camp, or Ben Davison for that camp, or Freddie Roach, or Floyd Mayweather Sr., Roger, whoever it was at that time. Even Jeff trained this dude. So it's like, bruh, to say that you did it alone is just disingenuous, and people mad because I'm keeping it real, but it's like, so what that he constantly tries to give his team credit? Like when they say Bo Mac, he says, "Nah, we got Red Spikes and Isu." Like instead of shitting on that, you should be bigging that up. You feel me? But somehow Derek is cool for calling somebody fat. Like that's not the obvious. Nah, we can't tell Derek. We can't tell he a little bit, big. Like we can't. That shit was whack, bro. Y'all mad that I'm calling him out. But we going out to Tommy in Florida.
What's going on, Tommy?
Yes, sir. Yeah, the last two callers, man, both of them tripping. Not probably not two, but one dude who you could clearly tell never spent on nobody or got nobody spitting on him because he talking about promoting violence. I ain't gonna say nothing by his, but that was lame as hell for you to try to down talk Crawford for trying to keep the fucking peace between two black fucking fan bases and families. Because he's fucking right. Like, just like Crawford said about that shit, I'm saying the same thing about appreciation. Like, hope y'all come all together and it ain't no fucking issues based upon their different likes and who they don't like and do like in the ring, all that shit. So that was lame. Two, the dude that just got off the phone, yeah, he lame as fuck. Because you talk about it was cool for Derek to talk about his weight because we're around bosses that work out and he's a fat guy. So the fuck what?
That
like,
shit made no sense, bro. Like, yo,
yeah,
I train
none
fighters, so I gotta
at
be.
all. None at all, bro. And so, like, out of your poll, Derek James had the most nervous energy of anybody. Nigga, Terrence looked like Mad Max. Bitch, I'm just ready to go.
Word.
He Mad Max off Shadows. Well, I'm just ready to go. You feel me? And I didn't see no nervous energy from Spence. He just cool, calm, and collected. But Derek James, out of everybody in your poll, yeah, Derek James had it. Whatever. And he was talking about what the fuck he said. Oh, Spence went and got 3 belts. You only went and got 1, motherfucker. When Bomac said he been there before because he went and got 2 belts at 135. Then he got 4 belts at 140. Then he got 1 belt at 147. Now he's going for another 3 at 147. So how are you trying to say, oh, you never? He said he been there before. They been there. They done been underdogs and came out on top. They done been the favorite and walked away with the victory. Nigga, Bomac and Terrence done did it all. Bomac brought fucking Jamel Herring the fucking title. If Derek James would do that shit with Ryan Garcia at 140, I'll applaud him for that.
Whoa, hold up. That's not a fair comparison. Ryan got way more God-given talent than Jamel Herring, and Ryan, come on, it ain't even the same. Ryan could pick and choose a fight.
No, I'm just
Ryan
saying.
get a vacant title with
I'm
Rolling.
not comparing the
140 pounds,
talent,
Ness,
bro.
is a
I'm not
motherfucker.
comparing
140 pounds is
I'm
tough.
I'm not comparing the talent. I'm just saying, like, Jamel was basically on a decline in his career, and Bomac trained that man to a fucking title. If that's all I'm saying, so you got to get that man respect for that. Bomac do his thing. That's what I'm saying. You feel me? And for everybody talking like, cause I never been one that been like this guy ducking that guy. I don't believe in that shit. But on a Pivot podcast with Errol Spence, Tom down 46 minutes. Go listen to him. He said exactly what Keith been saying about him the whole time. I'm waiting for the right time for us to fight so we both can get money. He said he did the same thing with Crawford. It wasn't no ducking. It was waiting for the money. 46 minutes on the Pivot podcast. Go check it out. That's my call, Ness.
So you saying it was the big fish stopped the fight from happening. Trey, what up, Nebraska?
Man, you already know when you're the A side, you control when the fight happens.
Word.
We got a couple days left. Before I hit my run, because I got a amateur fight August 12th, so before I even go hit my run, I just want to say, man, Keyshawn and Frank, woo-wee. Only thing I want to say is Frank walked up, but Keyshawn handled it the right way, and we been knew about Keyshawn. We just now hearing about Frank Martin, which is a fact. But to talk about nervous energy, nobody had nervous energy. You know what I mean? I feel like
Derrick James just ain't been under the brightest lights like this by himself. Like you mentioned, he was with Yohan Guzman for Charlo. But to be by yourself, you know what I'm saying? In the biggest fight, it was kind of corny and lame for you to even mention. Wait, we should talk about who got the better trainer resume, I guess. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I feel like Derrick James' situation, that shit corny. We ain't worried about that, man. For real, the real true boxing fans know, just like Ness said, when they got the Orbit Scopico belt, and then they said that they wanted to rematch with Porter, you know what I'm saying? And then he beat a career journeyman. So, I mean, the real boxing fans know who about to win this fight come Saturday. That's why it's like the final press conference, I think it was kind of lame and corny too how it went, just being that my people, we shouldn't be acting like that, neither should his. But hey, it's on both sides. It's not no one-sided thing, you know what I'm saying? But it's a big fight, and it's about to be a big-ass fish fry, so I hope y'all ready, man. I got your hot sauce. I'm going to try to get Bud to eat some hot sauce when he get back, too. But, hey, other than that, though, I'm about to get my run in, and, man, TVV, I appreciate what y'all doing still. And, Ness, how you feel? Let's ask you something, man. How you feel? Where your head at, man? How you feel about the nervous energy? And
Oh nah, I already said I feel like Derek has some nervous energy. I got Brandon over here side texting, talking crazy, talking about adding a guy is not an assistant. My dude, you right. Joan Guzman is
man,
nobody's assistant. That's why he been with
man,
with, with, with Jamel for the last
hey,
30
Ness, I don't
fucking
mean to cut you
days
off.
in
I don't mean to
Houston.
cut you off, Ness. I don't mean to cut you off, but Ness, let's be real, man. Let's just tell the people, man. We know what's about to happen Saturday. All this shit dead to us for real.
What's gonna happen?
And when Bud stopping Spence in 10, and I'm calling it. And
In
then
10?
after this, Ness, I want you to hit me up. I want you to hit me up in 10. Bud is going to stop him in 10. In 10.
Wow.
And don't say my analogy crazy, man. I've been watching this dude Spence fight. I've been watching it. I've been watching like the fatigue, the punches after certain rounds, what he looked like after certain. Like, man, no, man. 10 rounds, we gonna get him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? I'm for real, dude. And hey, Ness, me and you could bet. What you if you think Bud gonna win by decision, or if you think Bud gonna, you know what I'm saying? We could bet something. I think Bud gonna stop him
Nah,
in
I
10.
bet with the bookies, man, they give me more money back.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying because I'm gonna put the house on it this weekend, so I ain't worried about it. So
Put it on the
we
bookies
stopping
though.
in this
Don't
thing.
put it just with no
I am.
regular person because you got to
I
make that money.
am. I'm putting it.
Actually,
I am for
Bud is a
sure.
under. He's a favorite though, so you got to put more money to make more money on Bud. He a minus
Yeah, but it's
150.
gonna be good though. It's gonna be cool though because we gonna do what we gotta do. We gonna get him the fuck out of there, and then the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and like Bo said, we've been here before, man, and that's the problem. I feel like these fighters get to certain lights, and the truth just come out, but not the Spence way. If you get what I'm saying?
I
So
mean, Spence
I don't
been
want,
there too though. I mean, Spence and Derek been there.
yeah, they've been there with certain guys, but they ain't been there with a Terence Crawford type of guy. So there's nothing else to really explain. For real, for real. We talking about 35, 40, and 47, and we talking about lineal titles, Ring magazine. We talking about going undisputed for the second time this Saturday. Like, man, come on, man. But that's my card, man.
All right, champ. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Bruh, they out here. Brandon, you out here wilding, man. You making me talk about you way too much, man. Get that man his credit. He ain't no assistant, that's for sure. I never seen an assistant be brought to another state, get put up, be living with you for a month. Like, I never seen an assistant come back for another camp, man. Call it what it is, bro. He hired a second trainer and call it what it is. Derek can't take credit solely for undisputed. You feel me? They lost they got a draw in the Castano fight, or did they? Yeah, they drawed in the Castano fight. Then they brought in Jawan, man. Like, Like, let's give my man his credit, man. Like, why we out here hating? And that's because he from Texas. You see, if he wasn't from Texas, he won't be hating. He from out there. He from out there. He trying to hate. He trying to ride with his hometown. There's a lot of hate. Negron said Crawford out here. We said that. We got Leonard, $5 super chat. He says the Earl sexual saying Bud looks drained. Laugh out loud. Get the fuck out of here. Earl's scratchy voice, looking like he's Keon. Bud looks like he's ready for war. KDDR7989, $5 super chat says Team Earl Spence Jr., Derek James, nervous energy. Spence, looking eyes emoji, struggling. Get him a burger and some water droplets. 29th going to be a massacre. Fish on a pole emoji, frying. Sleeping face. Headstone, tombstone emoji. Budstone. Cold face emoji. Killer mode by KO within 10. Second 10th round prediction. Dice Flawless, $5 super chat says, Crawford from the hood. He knows guns will come out. He was low-key warning them. Nobody wants to fight. This fight to get ruined or canceled over fan beef, which is true. Tony T, $5 super chat. A month ago, y'all said keep that same energy. Now that they're keeping that same energy, y'all saying unnecessary. Make up your minds. Bruh, that shit, like the trainer's weight ain't got nothing to do with this fight. Like you could be an Earl fan and say Derek was not right there. Like what does Bomac weight got to do with this fight? Like knock it off. But shout out for the $5 super chat, Tony T. Leonard back with another $5. Man, if Bomac hands Derek a burger after Bud whoops Spence, he's an absolute legend. I like that. $2 super chat from Supermax says, "Oh, now fat jokes is a problem." Rolling on the floor laughing emojis twice. James Benitez, $2 super chat says, Keyshawn had nervous energy when Frank pulled up. I ain't see it. Shout out to Keyshawn. He coming through appreciation night. Mañana, yeah, it's going down tomorrow. All the biggest names going to be there. Rocky Rodriguez been a member for 4 months. He been a member on that champ level. The Spence jab going to be the difference. Earl by unanimous decision. Okay. We'll see. Let me see. I got to go to who is next. I'm struggling here to find out who's next. I'm making sure I ain't leaving nobody behind. Uh-oh. In the meantime, we got a $5 super chat from Terrell. Shout out Rel. Oh, no, that's not Rel. Excuse me. Shout out E Black TV. $5 super chat. He says, I remember the Crawford family running down on Kell Brook in New York City. They don't play. I mean, we don't want it to get to that, man. We don't want it to get to all that. Let's just have ourselves a clean, good old, nice old fight. You feel me? Without all the hatred. We got John Wick was waiting patiently. What up, champ? We hear you, Wick.
Hey, man, I don't think it was nervous energy on nobody's side. I think Derek James just was a little agitated about Bomac constantly insinuating that they was running. I don't think Spence and them was running. I think they should be more so thanking the PBC and Team Spence for their strategic movement. Like
Strategic?
nobody, yeah,
Strategic.
nobody.
Come on, champ. Is you a fan of the boxing or you a fan of business? Yo, all right. Um, hey, yo, I love
Give me
it.
at least 50.
You dipped off for like 10 minutes and shit. We ain't hear you.
Oh, what you last heard me say?
No clue. You was going that long.
I think you was about to call me a fan of man.
I
I think that's where you
was.
was going.
I definitely was about to call you a fan of man. I felt like I said it.
Nah, I like both fighters. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna put my money on Spence. I'm gonna put my money on Spence rounds 9 through 12. I'm trying to bring
Word.
in about 40 to 50K. Some good
9 through
odds.
12. Wow.
Some good odds. But
So
yeah,
let me ask you a
I think
question. Let me just ask you one question. Do you think Sean Porter is more durable than Terence Bud Crawford?
um I mean I was at that fight. I was at that fight. And I mean at that fight, no, he wasn't durable than Terence Crawford. So I'm gonna have to say no. I don't think Sean Porter is more durable.
Oh, all right. So then how the hell he make it 12?
They didn't go 12.
What? Oh, I got to rewatch that
Sean,
fight. I ain't know.
You talking about Sean Porter and Crawford?
No, and Earl
Or,
Spence. And Earl Spence. Because your
I
prediction,
mean,
your prediction was Earl 9 through 12 knockout.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying
He
to
ain't
I'm
knock
trying to
out.
win some money.
He
What
ain't
you
knock
mean? I'm
out
trying to win some
Porter.
money.
But we just went through this. I asked you who was more durable. If he ain't knock out Porter, who you claim to be
But
less
it was a different but
durable.
but Porter it wasn't the same though. I don't Porter was a champion when he fought Spence.
I hear you, champ.
And
I
and
just
and
asked
and,
about
and, and
durability.
Porter,
You going down a
I
whole
don't
nother
think
street. I asked about durability.
nah yeah, yes, Porter was doable against Spence because I think Porter trained exceptionally well for Spence. And
John Wick, that was
I
the
didn't see
bell
the
though,
same I
champ.
didn't
That was the bell. Got to get to these next guys. Stone Bone, Nebraska, or are you in the big city?
What up? What up? What up?
What up with you?
Oh man, I'm almost there, man. I'll be there before the sun come up. Yeah, man. It was just, it was. What's the word I'm looking for? It was just classless of him. You know what I mean? He supposed to show a little. You expect the trainer of the year to display. You know what I mean? The little bit more class. You know what I mean? Like, you like talk shit about Bud getting stopped. Say my fighter is superior to your fighter. He gonna do this and do that. Unless you signing up for a celebrity boxing match and you and Derrick James finna do that, then you know what I mean? Like you and Bo Mac about to do that. It's a waste of time. What you doing? You made
That's what it
yourself look like
is. He probably see that Coach Bullet and Coach Calvin Ford about to get they fight on and make that bread. So he like, fuck it, let me get
for real.
that fight. Oh, you ain't see that?
Yeah, nah.
They fight August 5th. It's a real fight. They real fight in August 5th. I mean, I don't know if it's exhibition, but they promoting that motherfucker like a real deal Holyfield. That shit getting hella love too.
Shout out to them, man. You know, but to me though, it just felt a little bit like he's like feeling himself. You know, he's like, I got all these fighters. I'm the man. So I'm about to like belittle and disrespect somebody in a way that got nothing to do with fighting. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, what are you? Are you that focused to beat to have Earl Spence beat Terence Crawford? Or are you focused to beat Bomac? You know what I mean? So I hope it should be a rivalry and a competition between coaches to get they guys to that level. But Derek, you ain't finna get in the ring. We just watched somebody when they had put Bomac fight clips up. Earl or somebody commented on it, so people start posting Derrick James. Like Derrick James is that man. Go watch some of them videos. You know what I mean? Like we ain't even talking about that. Your guy got to get in the ring and deal with everything that's in front of him. He ain't got to. If he looking out the ring looking for Cheeto bags, that's gonna be what he waking up thinking he's seeing. Cause he gonna get knocked out. I've been on 10 round for about about a year and a half. I ain't moving from it. It's a 10th round KO. That's the number that people I respect saying they feel that Earl got in him. They feel that's when he's gonna come his hardest, and they feel that's what's gonna get him stopped. It ain't because he ain't durable or he ain't 30. It's because he keep coming, and that's what you do to the Ricky Hattons and the aggressive Mexican guys. That's what Earl's style is. It's like a Texas Mexican style. It's a come forward, high guard, punches to the body. So if you can deal with the aggression of the pace, you time and catching, he'll jump right into the shot. If Sean Porter had more power on his shots, maybe he could have really won that fight. But Bud punching for real, 10th round knockout. And next, listen, bro, Omaha is different, man. Omaha is like Cincinnati, St. Louis, Kansas City, Louisville, Gary, Detroit, Chicago, the Midwest cities is so fucking ignorant and dangerous that why you think Omaha birthed Malcolm X? Why do you think the Midwest give you some of the most complex people that ever come in the game? This shit is crazy out here. He gotta talk to them, to my homies like that, to tell them, hey man, just let them niggas talk. Please don't go at them, dude. We gotta talk like that. And that's when you think of Floyd, you always thought of Roger, Nate Jones, and Rafael Garcia, right? There was always a tandem with Floyd, and you knew it. And Rafael Garcia was always there with 82 pins on his hat, and Floyd called him his grandfather. That was a man. That was the first time I seen Floyd publicly cry when they said that. When they talked about Rafael dying. Then
That's
with
the
Roger. So
bell. That was the
man,
bell I
if you
was
doing
looking
this on
for.
your own, you probably fail. I'm gonna catch you later.
Yeah, I was looking for a moment to interrupt, but that was the bell. Spider Rico! Spider Rico! Oh! Nah, you don't remember that?
No, I'm
What?
here, guy. What's up?
What up, God?
Can you hear me though?
I hear you, though.
Okay. I've been reading the Quran,
Uh-huh,
And
uh-huh,
so I'm trying to share what I know, what I
uh-huh.
feel. Allah has given me the strength to overcome with all things. Seek righteousness for Allah. See all that you do. With that being said, Terence Crawford spoke with more substance. He sent a reminder to our culture of how we are perceived from the outside. He warned him. And then he proceeded to act like what he told us not to act like. It's like a switch in him, In the ring, we're going to see him snap. He's going to really go at EJ. And it's exciting. I feel like we always can root for the ones who stay with the righteousness. And it just seemed like EJ and his team, they crossed the line a little bit. And so, we'll see what happens. And I'm just hopeful that everything is okay and nothing happens like in the crowd as the fight gets going, because we always know that's how it gets going in these type of fights. And we already could see it happening. And Terence Crawford, I feel like we all got to go with him. It just feels that way. Sometimes when things don't feel right, which it seems like on EJ's side, it's not right. And we'll see who wins. I got Terence Crawford and righteousness. I'm gone.
All right. I got Rel from Detroit. What up?
What up, Ness? I'm here to strictly talk about the fight. Before I get into the face-off, I want to just talk about, the training leading up to the event. And I got to say that based off what I've seen in Colorado Springs from Terence Crawford, he put in a much harder training camp. The number one thing he did was sacrifice his time with his family. He had his kids come visit him on Father's Day, but besides that, when they came and visited, they was working with him. So I just feel like the elevation in Colorado Springs the mountain runs, the strength and conditioning that Bomac got him going through. It shows a real elite level. And not to take anything from Derrick James, I feel like they had a great training camp too, but they stuck to the basics. Errol Spence was at pool parties. He was around family. He probably indulged in activities and ate things he wasn't supposed to eat leading up to the fight. Not saying that he didn't take it serious. They both here for a reason because they both grinded. But what I seen from Terence Crawford leading up to the fight was much more intensity, much more effort, much more strength and conditioning. Of course, he's going to get his sparring rounds in, which I feel like Derrick James emphasized in his camps for his fighters to just get rounds and rounds and rounds. That's just part of the training. You got to prepare your body for everything. And I feel like Terence Crawford did that by taking that elevation in Colorado Springs, which is his normal because that's where he trained, in elevation. For people that don't know, Colorado Springs, New Mexico, anywhere in the mountain areas, it's a much tougher run. But based off that, I say Terence Bud Crawford gonna come into this super sharp, super ready. The elite fighter we know, we gonna see the best Terence Crawford because he's doing elevation and mountain runs like never before. I also want to say that what I seen from the face-off from the two trainers, I'm not taking nothing from Derrick James. He got 2 undisputed champions in his camp, and Bomac already got an undisputed champion. So what I'm gonna say is this:
I don't know about no 2 undisputed champs.
well, Jermell Charlo and Errol Spence, both out the camp of Derrick James, and they both considered undisputed.
What?
But
This
what I
fight
was
is for undisputed. You mean one's unified, the other's undisputed?
No, I'm saying he training 2 undisputed champions. I know this for. Oh well, yeah, Errol Spence not undisputed yet. You're right, correct. But what I was gonna say was that Derrick James got distractions in his camp. He got Ryan Garcia, upcoming Frank Martin, Errol Spence, and Jermell Charlo to all worry about. After Bomac and Terence Crawford team been together since day one, the start. They know the work they got to put in. They know the extra work they got to put in. And I feel like that with this camp, if Bomac ain't ever received no recognition for being trainer of the year and all of that, he definitely gonna get it from this one because I'm 100% going with Crawford for this fight. I haven't spoke the whole build up for this fight. I've been real quiet, just paying attention to the preparation. And having somebody in your corner for as long as you had, knowing what it's gonna take to reach that next peak, I feel like Bomac did that. So after Crawford is victorious, we then will give him Bomac Coach of the Year. Now, people can talk about Bomac's physical appearance and all of this shit, but we all know that it takes a team to build an elite fighter. Floyd Mayweather had a team around him. Manny Pacquiao had a team around him. Yeah, Freddie Roach was his head coach. All of this. So by Bomac not taking credit for Crawford's greatness speaks volumes. Derrick James is in a situation where he's enjoying the money, he's enjoying the success, as he should, but it's going to his head. What I seen during the face-off with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford is this. We know Crawford get on the stage and respect every opponent that he fights. He's not out of character at all. He's always been a gentleman. Besides the Jose Benavidez fight, where there was real bad blood between the two,
Got the
he's
Hank
always
Lundy
been
situation too.
a class act fighter. So with that being said, Errol Spence Jr. is showing all of this class act behavior when he always disrespects his opponents. And I'm only saying that to say that Errol Spence know what he's getting up in there against. And if there's anything that puts doubt in the back of Errol Spence's mind, it's what he's been through outside the ring. It's the car accidents. It's the mouthpiece having to have an extra grip to it because he had to get new veneers put in his mouth. And he got a lot of worries in the back of his head. So I just want everybody to know it's not going to take brute strength, which we know that Errol Spence has. But if he continues to come forward in his fight and don't switch his style, he's already read. I mean, Crawford lives to read his opponent. And I mean, that shit might work in a couple rounds. It's a 12-round fight. You might get a couple rounds where he walk in the head. But when he get back to that corner with Bomac and Bomac tell him how to stop that shit,
Errol better have a second game plan. So you know what I'm saying? That's my take on it. I got Crawford winning. I don't know what round, but it's not going all the way. The preparation for this fight, 100% Crawford. And I ain't taking shit from Errol Spence, but I want to also say that his former opponents, Keith Thurman, beat all of them at higher levels. And by you not mentioning Keith Thurman, trying to think you're going to run through fucking Terence Crawford and then go to 154, you should have took that fight against Keith Thurman to show that you were the elite welterweight between you two before you stepped in there with the pound for pound. Not a pound for pound about to put you in your place. And I ain't taking shit from Errol.
Champ, that's the bell. That was 2 calls. I gave you your free call and obviously your counter punch. We do appreciate you counter punching. Let me check if anybody's got a super chat I need to get to before we keep these phone lines moving. We last stopped off at E Black TV with the $5. We got Ronnie Rios coming at us with $2. He said Crawford gonna punish this man. Derek nervous. 100. Joe Moore, $5 super chat. I honestly thought he was more classy than that. Definitely some nervous energy from James. All right, all right, all right. We got. Right now, we're actually going to take a quick break before we get to any callers. And just remind you of our number one sponsor, Kenichi Bear. This is a Kenichi Bear break. I want you to head on over to www.kenichibear. That's KENICHIBEAR.com. If you don't already have some headphones, these are the headphones you need to buy. Maybe you need to give a gift away. Well, this is perfect for your nieces and nephews. Maybe you got a son and a daughter. They Bluetooth. They also have a detachable plus attachable mic for you gamers out there. Maybe you a PC gamer. Maybe you do Xbox or whatever the other thing is. These are the headphones for you. Why? Because if you purchase a set, you keeping the lights on over here at TBV. Head on over to KenichiBear.com. Use the code TBV. Get 15% off. And once again, help the lights stay on. We here 7 days a week, 2 times a day, and we even do spontaneous shows in between that. Support the gang gang. We going out to Sean, aka Angel, aka Ryan's brother, aka Venom. Why you got so many names?
Yo. So, why you coming at Brian Custom, man? You know Spence got a lot of slogans. He got like 8 slogans.
No, he
I say
don't.
that
No, he
shit.
don't. No, he don't. First of all, don't nobody call him Mr. Man Down. Like, he went extra, man. That shit was extra, bro.
No,
That
but
shit
they
was
do
extra.
be, bro.
That was all biased. It
He
was so biased, and it's
be
crazy because I
saying
rock with
man
him.
down. He be saying big fish, man down,
Yeah,
strap
but that ain't his
season.
name. It's like, and now introducing Errol Spence Jr., the Big Fish, Man Down, Peanut Butter and Jelly, the Man of Dallas, Jerry Jones's boy. Man, nobody cares. Then you wanna skip that Crawford was unified at 35. You like, yeah, undisputed at 40 and a champion at 47. Let's get to it. Yeah, you're done. All right, we're going back to Earl. Like, what the fuck? And I fuck with him, but I gotta tell him the truth.
Nah, I didn't think too much of it until you said something. But I don't think no one had nervous energy. I think, just like everyone's been saying, Derek just, it's that time when, what's his name, Bomac. If I recall, I think Bomac interrupted him as he was giving his speech. So, you just got tired of it. But, Ness, I don't want to hear no excuses. I'm picking Spence to win. I don't want to hear no excuses from the Bud fans. I don't want to hear nothing about Glovegate. I don't want to hear nothing about judges. I don't want to hear nothing about
Y'all the
referees.
ones need to not say
I
Glovegate
don't want to hear.
when Bud busts out his gloves again.
I don't want to hear. Listen, well, they both wearing Everlast gloves, so I mean, they both wearing the same gloves. I don't want to hear nothing about Eminem walked them out to fucking stand and he wasn't in his groove. Like, I don't want to hear none of that shit. Ness, did you see Ness? What would you do if he actually got walked out by Eminem?
Who? Earl?
No, Crawford.
Why would he get walked out by Eminem?
He there's a video of him and Shakur talking about, like, who do you think's gonna walk you out? He's like, I want to get someone like he said, what do you think about Eminem? He's never walked nobody out. And then Eminem actually replied in his IG saying, "That's actually crazy. You one of my favorite fighters right now."
That would be
So
sick.
that's a
I'm an old head, so I fuck with Eminem heavy, and it would be great for him to walk out to lose yourself. You know, lose yourself
yeah.
would be insane. It's like knees weak,
He's
mom spaghetti, some shit like that. Some
yeah,
shit,
that shit
you
would.
know, that would be
He's never
fire.
walked anybody out
Hey
before,
yo,
so that shit
hey
would
yo,
be
but what's
big.
the over under on Yella Beezy? Is he coming? Is he getting? You gonna do the
Ah,
walkout
come.
again?
Nah, he ain't walking out with Yellow Beezy.
That's
This the
on
big
me,
league.
baby. That's
He
on
about to
me,
get.
baby.
He ain't get. I mean, has Yellow Beezy walked him out before?
He walked out Frank to the same song the other day.
I mean, maybe he does it because that's his man's. Maybe he was saving him for this time. I feel like he should get somebody from Texas, or I don't know what type of rappers they got that's popping.
Mm.
But I think it's gonna be a big fight. Nice. This is my last thing.
What up?
So I was on YouTube today.
Mm-hmm.
I was on YouTube today, and finally got an ad about a fight, but it wasn't the Crawford Spence fight promo. It was the UFC promo, and it made me think, what's going on with the Crawford Spence promo? Why am I not seeing YouTube ads?
They're probably not paying for it, or YouTube. I mean, the algorithms are so intelligent these days. They probably already know you're not the targeted audience because you already seek out boxing content, so they're not even gonna waste money on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they got our keystrokes, man. They know everything we do and what we've done. They know what we like, what we don't like. You know, they blame it as improving your shopping experience. High and Low Sports Centrum, $2 Super Chat says the boxing voice is more. No, champ, you are more. Leonard, nope, that's Leonardo. $2 Super Chat says, nah, Ness, Bud, and two soldiers? Well, he didn't even put an S, so I don't know what the fuck he meant. Nah, Ness, Bud and two. He didn't even put and them, so it's like nah, Ness, Bud two soldiers. I don't know what you meant, but it's your third super chat. Fuck it. We got Dice Flawless. $2 super chat says, what about the coin toss? Tyson did that shit weak. Word is born. He just like let it fall out his hand, man. He getting old, bruh. They probably ain't let him smoke. Like, chill, yo, can you smoke after? It's like, nah, I want to smoke before. Or maybe he smoked too much and the coin fell out his hand. That shit was a weak ass coin toss though from Tyson though. You know, to beat Iron Mike, like you could have done better. Zorro, what up though?
What's up, man?
You tell
I
me,
don't
man.
really think it was nervous energy. I just think that, like when people play the dozens and it's a person who don't really know how to play the dozens, he just was that. That's what Derrick James was. I just think Bomac just knew what to say to get up under his skin, and he got him. But yeah, them boys look like they about to put on a good show. I appreciate that. At this time, we get to see it. I know a lot of people didn't believe it, and now it's here. We got what today is Thursday. We got tomorrow, then Saturday night. Yeah, it's gonna go down, man. And I don't know who to pick though. I don't know who to pick. I like how Bud told him, anytime I get in the ring, people underestimate me, and then next thing you know, they think they see three of them. And that right there kind of made me look at Bud a little bit differently. Like, man, this dude might have something in the bag that he ain't let none of us see before. And I hope Errol ready for it, and I hope he's ready for Errol. And I know it's a bunch of people on the line, so I'm about to jump off. Y'all be easy, and everybody be safe, and we all get to see this great fight, man. Peace and love to the boxing boys.
All right, yo, I'm sorry, Leonardo. I ain't get that. That shit just clicked as it came across the scene. He said that shit I should have been got it. It's so easy. Now I get it. He said, nah, Ness, Bud and M, like Eminem walking out to Soldier, but he did miss words like a motherfucker. It don't matter. But he's saying they walking out to Soldier. Which one is Soldier? Cause I feel like only one I know about, only one that plays big in my mind, Soldier is 50 and Beyonce. Like Beyonce with Lil Wayne. Let me check my iTunes though. See what's the poppin' Soldiers come up. See, look, first one come up is Beyonce with Lil Wayne, which I told you. Okay, Eminem's is the third one. Damn, 50 ain't up unless 50 is on this one. Yeah, this the same one, I think. Let me see if 50 on this. All right. But I got a bunch of callers. Don't go nowhere. Georgie Porgy in the building. Boston, stand up. Before we go to you, I got Ball Smile, $2 super chat. Big Fish coming for that WBO strap season man down. Boston, stand up.
Hey, yo, what's happening, people?
What up?
What's cracking, Mr. Gibbs?
You tell
The
me.
tribe out there. Man, bro, this shit brewing, excitement, everybody all type of theories, gossip, whatever. I really don't give two fucks about it. I just want the fight to happen. Can't wait to the weigh in. That will be interesting.
Word.
See the final, face off. But for today's shit about, man, come on, bro. We got sins and we got, abominations and shit. The guy himself like, yo, my G, chill the fuck out. So James didn't do nothing. A little body shaming and shit. Well, I mean, yeah, so he lost the argument. That's what it means. That you lose the argument, so you got to belittle the other person, try to, make fun about his appearance and shit like that, because the main argument, you could have fucking win it with words. That's all I see. Yeah. You ain't got no other resource. Just body shame the man because, he beat your city. Now, I'm going to tell you what. Crawford always seems confident. Errol, you cannot read him either because he's always like slow, demeaning, low
Yeah,
talking,
low
voice,
tempo
tone type
and
of
shit.
Like, yeah, so you cannot really read these guys. So until fight day comes, I'm going for, listen, I think Bowman's going to throw the towel, bro.
What?
On the championship
Come
round.
on, champ. You out here wilding for respect.
I'm telling you, Errol just got a nice combo.
Bruh,
He changed the whole thing about.
They built different.
He
You
only
seen
got a nice
Wilder, no
something nice. I'm telling
towels.
you.
No
The moment he
towels.
lands, listen, Nate, the moment he lands something nice, a 1, 2, 3 type of shit, he gonna hurt him, and that's gonna be downhill. That's it. Everybody out there, yo, proud of you. The TVB tried fucking showing up with donation counters, all type of shit. Yo, this shit's brewing, cooking. The other day, man, have like 20,000 fucking views. Yo, incredible. Shout out to you people. You are the MVP. I'm out.
$2 super chat from Big Supermax says, Buggin walked out to Chamillionaire for Mike. They see me rolling. They hating. We going out to Big Fish. Davidian, what up? Davidian. Come on, champ. I need to connect. Yo.
Yo.
I hear you.
What's good?
Chilling.
What's good? I don't know. I was just at the basketball course, but now I'm excited. I can't wait. It's going down. The best fight in boxing. I got my boy Errol Spence. I don't care about trainers, none of that. I'm riding with my dude no matter what. So I'm not vague. I'm not one of these dudes that switch up at the last minute.
Big Fish Vega. I remember that. Shots
Exactly.
fired.
I'm like, yo,
Shots
get this dude.
fired.
I ain't gonna say nothing. That's my boy, but I ain't one of these people that's gonna be indecisive. I feel like Earl gonna show why he the best in the world. So especially at 147, ain't nobody fucking with him. Even Terence, we gonna have a crawfish boil and Bud fans. I know he a good fighter, but I just feel like ever since the amateurs and like the Olympics, I've always had Earl beating Terrence. But it's gonna be a good fight as long as it lasts. But I got my boy Earl doing his thing. He's stepping. So let's see if Terrence can hold up. But yeah, that's my call.
All right, Big Fish. Gracias for calling in. Remember, you could call in landline 1425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice that opinion right here. The Voice of the People hotline. This is where you want to call in, make your official pick. This is where you want to get it recorded on audio. Who you picking, who you think's winning, and how. We going out to Nike Hendricks.
Shouts out to you, Ness.
What up?
Shouts
What up?
out to Daniel putting in that work. Excuse me. Shouts out to all the people, man, the boxing voice and everybody, the chat, the panel, all that. I got Crawford, like I said last time, but I don't think it was nervousness. It's like just cause you never seen a man go off, don't mean he won't go off. You know what I'm saying? Just cause he ain't go off around you, he might get around his brothers, cousins, uncles, dad, mom, whatever. Different scenarios and go off. So I mean, I don't think it was nervousness. I think he just like people saying like he upset that Bomac is saying they on the same level type shit, but in my eyes they are because Terence he was unified at 30, undisputed at 40, and a champion at 47. I mean that's 3 weight classes, and Terence was a fighter of the year before. I think Jamel ever win it?
I mean, I don't know if he got fighter of the year, but I'm pretty sure he got the lineal belt, which pretty much that's all that matters. That ring.
Yeah. He got that ring. Yeah, he got that. Yeah. So yeah, man, that's why I'm like, I I I, I, I take Crawford, but see, I'm hoping Bud Crawford show up, not Terence Crawford. It's a
What?
difference.
Yeah, explain that
It's a,
then. Go
di-
ahead and
it's a
explain that.
difference. It's a difference. See, in that Gamboa fight, there was Terence Crawford. Even though he won, came back and got the stoppage, but there was Terence Crawford because he left himself open too much. That Porter fight, that was Bud Crawford. That was Bud right
But
there.
he was down on the cards. He was losing, remember?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That was Bud. He was being Terrence at first. Then he became Bud when he said, "Wait, I'm down." Okay, and he went
So
out there
so so you
and
saying
fought.
this like Wilder and the Bronze Bombers, like he turned into the Bronze Bomber.
Yeah. See, Wilder showed up against Fury. That first fight, it was the Bronze Bomber. This to me. That first fight, it was the Bronze Bomber. But the other two, it was Wilder.
Mm.
That's man. That's why, yeah. And Errol, cause he a hell of a fighter too, man. I can't take it away from him. That guy is something special. That's why I like this fight. I mean, I'm happy it's here. You got the best fighting the best. No pun intended, but you got that's what you got.
That is what we got, champ. Thank you for calling in, giving us your opinion, keeping these lines moving. Let's see what we got. Let's see. We going out to the landline. Actually, stay on on Twitter for a bit. We've been bouncing everywhere. We going to Big Boss. Nino. What up?
Yo, Ness, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, dog, nigga just got back to the crib. I left Home Depot. Had to get a little grill for this fish fry on Saturday. And we eating good. You know what I'm saying? I don't even eat hot sauce and shit. I'm gonna have some tartar sauce on my shit, though. Come on, man. But yeah, man, I'm pretty much with everybody else, dog. I got Bud by stoppage and 10. I ain't even get to watch the little press conference. I did get to see 2 clips on Twitter though. I seen how Crawford was looking at him at the little stare down. Nigga was looking all mad and shit. I like that energy. Plus he came with the black Air Forces like that. Nigga had to match that. And I seen people been talking about Derrick James made fun of Bomac and calling him fat and shit. I don't even care about that shit. I heard somebody say Bomac gotta be small and all that shit. I don't care about that nigga weight, man. Like shit, that's him. But
I don't care if he's skinny, fat, all that shit. As long as Bud right, nigga, I'm cool with it. But
Word.
man, like I've been saying, it's a good fight, man. I'm loving the energy. I think they both gonna make weight. I think they just cutting weight, dog, and they you feel me? They just ain't all up to it, dog. You know, they probably ain't eating right now and shit, can't rehydrate and shit, so they just probably a little angry. And I seen Crawford had told somebody like they a bitch or something in the crowd.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, you feel me? I was like, yeah, my nigga Bud amped up, nigga. I was like, I ain't seen him like that. I was like, yeah, that's smooth, though. I love the energy. But yeah, man, this fight week, dog. Like I said, bro, I ain't never had no fight week with 2 fights like this in 1 week. So this shit crazy, man. Hopefully, I bet on Cool Boy, lost that shit. And I'm betting on Bud this week. Hopefully, I get my money back with him, man. But that's all I got. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Bud and 10, man. I'm gone.
Mm. Y'all starting to sound like a broken record. Everybody call in talking this Bud and 10 shit.
Yeah, I tweeted my shit 3 hours ago, too, just in case.
Everybody gonna be putting money on 10 because they done heard that number so motherfucking much. I'm telling you. Ooh, excuse me. Yes, sir. What we got? Looks like Tatted P, $2 super chat said Soldiers is on the albums. The Eminem show is fire. Shout out to you. $2 cash app from Mike Hicks. He says, is this the illest nigga in Nebraska? Mike Love. Let me see. I actually got that soundbite. We ain't played that in so long. Where would I have that? I'm gonna have to look for it during this next call. I do. I stopped playing it. I was like, it's a little cringy sometimes. I don't know where it's at. I thought I was gonna find it quicker than that. Alright, we gonna move on to Big C.
Yeah, what's up with it, Ness? Sound like you high as hell.
Ah,
It's the illest nigga in Nebraska. What? Yo, hey, how is looking in Vegas on the strip for the fight?
I mean, I only went to like around the strip twice. Yesterday and today, I went to Hardin, but I go at a time when it ain't that hectic. But it's still hectic because by the New York, they doing the new road over right there on Las Vegas Boulevard. So
So they ain't got no promotion, no posters, no T-shirts out selling.
Ooh, I ain't see all that.
Yeah, I think it's dead. Cause like here in the city of Chicago, ain't too many people talking about it, man. I think like you said, they should have did more promo. Like Bud should have had them come to the Midwest somewhere like Chicago, where you get that little, you know what I'm saying, backing. Ain't too many people talking about the fight. And I be hearing chicks they say they ain't nobody really talking about it on Facebook or nothing.
I hear you, man. I mean, I'm talking about it. We talking about it.
Yeah, but what you think gonna happen for real though?
I mean, the best man gonna win.
But I think, man, I don't know where I think Spence can win. I think this is a tactic they're gonna use. He's gonna probably try to put his weight on and wear Bud down. Cause it's like that's the only way he can like possibly win. Cause like somebody with Bevel, he said the real thing. Bevel, he said Terrence how he throw punches from angles. It's just different. And then on top of that, he gonna have to lay him out like Marquez did Pacquiao. He gonna have to kill Bud. He's not going. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to kill him. No, and I just don't see. I don't see that in Spence. I don't see Spence having that in him. All the TKO, the disqualification, maybe because the people couldn't, they hours socket, whatever. But do he have that one hit a quitter can flatline? Because I haven't seen that from Spence. And I think he gonna have to knock Bud out. They gonna give him the smelling salt for him to win.
Damn, smelling
That's
salt.
how I see it, man. Yeah, and he gonna have to put that weight on like Fury did. Wow. I don't see it no other way, man. Like Bill said, Crawford is too explosive, too elusive, footwork. It's too much.
I don't
This
care
is
what
just
Bivol said because he can't get in there and fight. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
got about me.
You
Hey, but
good?
that's good. That's good though. And
I
I'll holler at you tomorrow.
champ. Yeah. Who we got, man? Who on the line? What's this? Bride in the 870. What it do?
What's the
What up,
illest
man?
nigga
What
in
up?
Nebraska?
Hey, so as far as the nervous energy go, I didn't see it from anywhere. I just think those guys are so close to the fight. There was a lot of intensity. There's a lot of build up, and they start throwing shots back and forth. Even though Derrick James went after the weight, I think Bomac threw his shots too. So it's no different than in the NBA or the NFL when if somebody found out your wife cheated on you or something like that, they'll use that shit during the game and try to get in your head and try to throw you off a little bit. And it's all fair, So I don't have a problem with that. As far as the fight goes, I just find it funny that I'm listening in on all these calls the last couple of days, and it seems like Bud fans are doing everything to convince themselves that he's gonna win. Like, oh, Bud, he has 1,000 hairs on his beard, and he could twinkle his eyes better than Earl, and he could tiptoe around the ring faster than Earl, and all that. I got Earl. Earl is going to win the fight. Earl is a straightforward fighter, high volume puncher. Everybody's saying 10 rounds, right? So are you telling me Earl going to miss 70 punches a round for 10 rounds? You don't think at any point he's going to wear Crawford down to where when he hits the 10th round, he's going to be so worn down that he's not going to pack that power and that punch that you guys think he's going to have? If I was going to pick Crawford in a knockout, I would pick him more early versus when Earl done pounded his ass with 70 punches for 10 rounds, each round. Like, it just seemed crazy to me. But, hey, it is what it is. Like Brandon said, we all basic. We'll see on Saturday night, Sunday morning when we call in to see who win the fight. That's all I got, man. Thanks for the call.
All righty then. I got LJ. LJ.
Yo, Nash,
What up?
I wouldn't necessarily call it nervous energy. I think
If you on
Derek
that
just is a.
Bluetooth, do me a favor. Jump off that because you sound a little bit far, or I don't know, maybe talk up then. Speak up. You there?
You hear me better now?
What? Hell yeah. The hell?
Okay, bet. Okay, bet. I don't think it was nervous energy necessarily. I think Derek's just a bad shit talker. So he just went to the one thing that's easy to talk shit about.
I mean, come
I
on, you
think
protecting him. Like this motherfucker was saying Terence Crawford wasn't undisputed, calling Tio 2-time undisputed. Talk about that then.
he didn't say he wasn't undisputed. He called T.O. 2-time undisputed. I mean,
He said Terence
Bomac kind of
Crawford
just.
undisputed was weak because of the people he fought.
I mean, that's an opinion though. That's a fair opinion. A lot of people feel that way, and that's a fair opinion for him to have.
Bro,
I mean, if
Crawford
you
made undisputed popular, man. Who was the first man
he
to
made
do it?
it, he made it popular, but we still have eyes. We can still see the competition that they face. We still see how you become undisputed. Do you feel like how you become undisputed matters,
I mean, of
or
course it
is it
matter.
just getting undisputed?
Of course it matter, but like, you really about to tell me that Jermell Charlo's run was that much better? Castaño never had a world title defense. Tony Harrison never had a world title defense. Not to mention, he lost. That's why Harrison became champ. And then he got a draw with Castaño. So it's like, how is that run to undisputed better than Crawford's?
I don't think it's necessarily better than Crawford's, but actually, I would say it's better than Crawford's. Crawford fought two guys for undisputed. He got 2 belts from Ndongo, a guy who went like 1-7 after that fight. I mean, it's you know it's I mean it's
I
all up
mean,
for opinion. I would
Crawford finished them. He ruined them. He ruined them.
and
He never
Dongo
been the
though.
same. He never been the same.
I mean, I never rated him that high. Did you rate him high?
I mean, I watched that upset live over Edward Turnowski. I didn't expect that.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. And then to see him stop him right after that, I could see during the turn. But I just think it's just
Excuse me.
it's stuff to get the fight noticed, and you know I never mind any of that stuff as long as that shit's going viral on Twitter. The more of that shit going viral, the better for the fight, the better for the fans, the better for the fighters. I'm going real quick. I'm going Spence by just domination. I think it's gonna be hard for Crawford to make adjustments later on in the fight. And my last question: what's the Hardin discount code? You got one? Hello?
Yes. I'm sorry. It's the boxing
Yeah.
voice. TBV, the boxing voice. Let him know. Look, ask for Stephanie too.
All right, I'm about to touch down tonight, low key. Actually,
Stephanie
I gotta.
or what's the other girl we use? Kiki, I think it's called. She's called. Let me double check. But
Yeah,
yeah,
because I'm about to touch. I'm about to touch down. I'm about to slide through. My bro said it's
yeah,
crazy in there.
yeah.
My bro lives out there. So.
Her name is Kiki, aka Kyra or Stephanie. Those are the two I use. Appreciate you. And
Say
definitely
look.
definitely use the code TBV. Get that discount. You feel me? Anybody coming to the city, get that discount, man. You know, don't be silly just stopping at any dispensary. Like, why do that? Why not get a discount courtesy of TBV? And if you come into the city, don't forget we got the appreciation night. All the biggest names in the building. Devin Haney just confirmed. Bill Haney coming. Alicia Bumgarner. That's two undisputed champs. So just remember, TBV did that before any fighter. Before any fighter, because if Terence beats Earl, then he'll be two-time undisputed. But TBV did that first, because we're gonna have two undisputed champs in the same building. So technically, we two-time undisputed. That's just how it's got to be. 954 Twigs, $5 super chat says, so when Crawford KOs someone and there are garbage after, it's because he ruined them. But when Donaire does it, it's not. Shoot yourself in your foot again. Bro, you must have just started listening 954 Twigs. You got to understand, every show is its own show. Every show is its own show. That's why they call me a hypocrite sometimes, because, you know, I might say something like you just said and then come back and say something like I just said today, and it sounds hypocritical. You know what I'm saying? But we still see the consistency, right? Because he he went, what he says, 1-7 in his last fights after that. So we had to give merit to that, which was the same thing I said. What have they done after the fight? But we all know Crawford ruined Undango. Like, come on, man. Undango was out here knocking dudes out. He had two back-to-back upsets till he met Crawford. Go do the facts. Do the facts. He got on board with the IBO. Then he fought Edward Turnowski. Or no, he fought somebody else, I think, for the IBF, and then got the WBA from Turnowski or something weird like that. But he got two belts plus the IBO. Like, I mean, you know, it's hard to. I mean, it's like Cambosis. I mean, Lucky Cambosis, right? Lucky Cambosis, he got a gift decision on his resume that's going to help him look good on BoxRec in the long run. But we all know he deserved the loss, man. He deserved that loss. We know that. I'm going now to Jay in. Actually, it's a new number in 839. Who's this? Where you calling from, champ?
Hey, yo, you hear me, right?
Who this? Brooklyn?
Yo, you hear me, right?
This King Born?
Yo, it's me. Yeah, yo. Yeah.
Switch
You
him
know, I
up,
do the
fix him
switch
up.
fix him up on you, Ness. Yo, listen, man. This the fight of fights. You see Bud Crawford. He look hungry. He look like, yo, it's war. WAR. When you reverse it, it gets raw. He on some war raw shit, y'all. I'm telling y'all this shit gonna be epic. This is gonna be epic. We never saw Bud Crawford mouthing off with fans. He's locked in already, yo. No haircut, no shave. Grimy. Bud is grimy right now, y'all. TBV University, motherfucking grimy. I love it. Spence know he getting knocked out. Derrick James know that Spence is getting knocked out. The whole fucking world knows Spence getting knocked out. Wait till Saturday. And let me tell y'all, it's Kingborn, Brooklyn, New York, French fries and 4 chicken wings, goddamn breakfast of champions and dinner champions. But let me give you my Kingborn Chronicles right now. We go National Geographic real quick. You know what? Do you really know what Crawford is? He is Mbanga. He's the Goliath tigerfish, right? Fast, vicious, mean, right? He's like a giant piranha. Do you know what Spence is? Spence is big like a crocodile, but if you look the shit up, the Goliath tigerfish, they fucking attack crocodiles swimming in the river. I'm telling y'all, we ain't never seen Bud vicious, mean, ornery. He don't give a fuck. He ready to punch him in his face now. That's the energy we need. That's the shit we need right now, y'all. Yo, Ness, this shit gonna be, yo, Ness, you gonna be talking about this shit for the next 4 months.
Let's do
brother.
it. That's
You
what
gonna be
I
talking
want.
about this shit the next 4 months, man.
We talked about it for
this
how many
fight
years?
No, listen, we've been waiting for this shit for 5 years. One day is here. TBV Universe live chat. I love it, yo, Ness. This shit gonna be crazy, man.
You
Fuck
already
10
know.
rounds. I'm going 8 rounds. Going 8 rounds, but for the knockout, you could go 8 to 10. I'm betting money. I'm doing all type of crazy shit. It's on, Ness. Love you. Go ahead. I ain't gonna hold up the line. Peace, peace, peace. I'm out.
Peace. Yo, if you're watching this on YouTube, the absolutely free thing to do to support the show is smashing the thumbs up button, sharing this, dropping a 5-star review. These are free, easy things to do. You know what I mean? We got hella callers. This the second show of the day. We putting in that work. Feel me? All we ask is hit a little thumbs up, man. Share a little show here and there, man. Jay in Dallas is on you.
What's going on? Can you hear me?
Perfect.
Man, I ain't never heard how, just because a nigga ain't got a haircut, he looking good and ready to fight, man. I done seen plenty dusty niggas get dropped, man. So, man, I plenty dusty niggas get dropped, but not having a haircut and having a bad kept beard don't save a nigga. But I don't think it was no nervous energy with Derrick James, man. Like them other dudes said, man, he just don't know how to score on the nigga. So, wasn't no nervous energy, man. When he was in school, he just wasn't trained on how to talk about somebody, man. But I got that boy EJ, just breaking them down. You know what I mean? I guess people see Terence Crawford walking around looking mad, like he finna bust a hole in some concrete, but that shit don't mean nothing. That's why Earl just sit there look stone faced, man. He ain't worried about a nigga walking around looking mad, trying to intimidate the next man, and going back and forth with a nigga in the audience who, ain't got nothing to do with nothing. No, you can't do nothing to him. I really think Terence Crawford got little man syndrome, but uh, what you think gonna happen next in the fight?
Saturday, baby, and tomorrow for the betting show, man. I need to see the
Uh,
weigh-in and all that.
you you can't tell a little bit now how they looking. You know what I'm saying?
You know that weigh-in is important. Earl already said if he win, the rematch gonna be at 54. So people was already
Yeah,
insinuating his eyes look funny today. We get into the wire. I need to see. He the alleged bigger man. He got to suck down a little more. So I got to see how much it's gonna take.
man. Everything this man said he gonna do, he did. Everything. So I gotta
You
take him
right.
for his word on what he
You
said.
right. You
You know
right.
what I
But
mean? We talk.
he also looking superhuman. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
is that gonna
but
continue?
the resiliency, every trial and tribulation, he done came back strong and proved everybody wrong. everything. And he watched Danny Garcia really after a car accident. Watched him. Ain't nobody ever beat Danny up like that. And he made it look like it wasn't even that all of an exciting fight, because it was so one sided. You know what I mean? So I just think, I just see the determination in him, man. I see, we don't have to be loud and go back and forth with a nigga to really mean something, really, know we finna get on somebody's ass. You know what I mean? We ain't got nothing to prove. We gonna prove it in the ring. So that was my call, man. Y'all have a good one.
All right. Sorry for that. I had to get some typing on. What we got? What we got? Let me see. This is Rex. What up?
Yo, yo.
Yo, yo.
That's what's up, big baby. How you feeling? Sadness. Sadness.
Chilling, man. Can't complain.
It's fight time, baby. Let's go, baby.
Let's
go.
go. One day out.
Hey, yo. Damn right, man. Hey, yo. I'm happy that y'all changed the fight, the show times and moved it back a little bit because I work overnight, bro. So I miss like all the good morning shows. I got to sleep in the morning when I get off. So like, you moving this time back, I'll be able to catch some more calls. And I ain't be able to catch the call in a little minute now. So beautiful thing, dog. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you calling in, man. Without you, there's no us.
Hey, that's how we do it. I want to give you a quick shout out real quick though, because you said something on the show I was watching today earlier if I went to work. You made a good point about, remember when Bud ran down on Spence or whatever, like, a few years ago when Bud was in the black and Spence was in the red.
Yep.
And you made a good point about like Showtime should have made that a short. Just like you said, I can't say it no better. For the casual people that don't know like the backstory, like that would have been perfect. I feel like they dropped the ball on that, man. That was a good idea. I ain't gonna hold it. Good idea. But what's crazy is that these two been keeping it so cordial. The camps kept it so cordial all this time. 2 days before the fight, everybody wanted to get spicy. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I loved it, but the crazy is that, like, they kept it so cordial this whole time. I didn't think they was gonna get to this point. You know what I'm saying? But like you could tell today, they didn't even really want to talk. They ready to fight. Like they locked in. They ready to fight. Both of them ready to fight. You can see it in their face. Like they didn't even want to talk. They ready to get to it. You feel me? Like, woo, this shit gonna be crazy, boy. I'm a big fan of both of them. Like I love Spence. I love Spence to death. Man down, stop that cap, strap season. How you gonna catch Moby Dick with a fishing pole? I love that dude. I love that dude, man. But Bud is my guy. You feel me? So it's like when it comes to picking, I can't bet right now because I don't care what nobody say. Nobody really knows who's gonna win this fight. It's who you think might win, but nobody really knows. That's what makes this fight so great. Like if I had to bet right now, I'm not betting because I don't know. I love them both. I hate to see either one of them lose, but I want the best man to win. Bud is my guy. I love Spence. When they come out, I'm snapping for both of them. Watch. When Spence come out, I'm snapping. Bud come out, I'm snapping. I love them both. I can't wait. But to say to pick a winner, I really can't pick one right now. But I will say this if I get off here. The one thing that does make me a little bit nervous is that when it comes to networks and the A side and B side, sometimes I feel like that plays a part in the judging. So I feel like if it comes down to a really close fight, 113, 115, or a draw, I just feel like they're probably going to give it to Spence. You know what I'm saying? Like he got more belts, he's more popular, more pay-per-views. It's on his network. They got goddamn, I heard Weisfeld and Cheatham. They had some questionable cards already. So I don't know. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I got a feeling it could happen. Anyway, that's my call. That's I'm gonna holler at you, though.
Appreciate you, Chant. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in. Thank you to everybody that is supporting the show, whether you are hitting that thumbs up button, whether you're subscribing, whether you're sharing the episode. These are, again, free things that you can do to support the show and help us get to our goals. Because we got goals. Right now, short goal, short term, 177,000 subscribers. We at 176, 825. So I just need about another 175. Next goal. Let's do it. Let's do it. Have you subscribed? If you're listening on Twitter, have you subscribed or do you just listen on Twitter? Just because you listen on Twitter doesn't mean I can't use your subscription because numbers is power. And without that power, you can't get them big interviews. You know what I mean? Had we had 1 million subscribers, we'd have had Bud and Spence on this motherfucker the way Gilly the Kid and them had, right? So, get them numbers up, man. Help a brother out. I ain't asking for much. What we got on these super chats looks like Sammy Montanez, $5. Spence, round 10. Already got the KO from Inoue for my 2-leg parlay. Hashtag man down. Goddamn, if you pick Inoue by KO and Spence 10th round KO and hit that, you are making moolah. For real. Like real money. Let me see what we got. We going to Info Joe is a beast.
You better check Box Rec, man. What's up, my boxing brother?
How are you?
Yo.
How are you?
All right. Hey, man, the press conference was lit. You could feel the energy from off the TV. That's what we needed to take it over the top. Hey, I said it here first. Y'all can disagree with me or not. I think with all the right promotion, they did a great job. It's going to do over $1 million. Remember, Info Joe said it here first. Yo, all the animosity and the build-up, you got to think about it, man. They've been going back for 5 years. 5 years they've been talking shit to each other. So I expect it to be a little bit more tension as it gets closer to the fight. And I thought all of it, even I didn't agree with everything that was said, but it was needed to take this fight over so we can get a meal, because that was epic. It was gold. And man, I can't. This fight is so razor close, man. This will be the first time I haven't made a pick yet, man. I like both of these dudes. I can see how they both can get clipped, and I can see how they both can win. So right about now, I still haven't made a decision though. But it's that fight though. It's that fight, and I'm hyped, man. Shout out to the boxing guys. Shout out to TBV. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, man. Everybody, promote this fight, man. We need this fight. If we can get this fight to do great numbers, we should be able to get more big fights like this. If you want more big fights like this, let's promote it, talk about it with the casual fans. Let's get it, y'all. That's all I got, champ. Everybody have a blessed, no stress day. Peace.
Info, appreciate you calling in, champ. Keeping it moving here. We got Mad Bent 100. What up, though?
What up? What up? UDB for life. Let's go. Bevo can't fight for him. Bowman can't fight for him.
You sound a little muffled. You sound a little muffled, man. You sure you're using the Kenichi Bears? What's going on over there?
I'm outside. Bowman can't fight for him. UDB can't fight for him. Omaha can't fight for him. They don't throw in the towel. Bowman is going to wave the white flag in 9 rounds. Man down. Big fish. Big fish season. That means big fish will be eating birds. Pause. You guys gonna be going to Hardin, picking up that new strain called Terence. After you get smoked, free smoke, Junior. Big fish season. Put your money on Spence. Money on Spence, and I'm betting the stoppage inside of 7 to 9 rounds. Stoppage. Spence will hit him with a jab, and he'll break his ribs, he'll break his nose, he'll break his back when he hits the floor. Spence, let's go. Man down. That's my call.
All right, champ. All right. We going to Jay in the ATL.
Can you hear me, Nestor?
Yeah.
What's good, brother? I just wanted to chime in real quick, get my thoughts on the press conference. I really love the energy. I don't know if it's nervous energy more so than it's just the tension from, you know what I mean, the fight getting near. Guys been getting under each other's skin for forever. One point I wanted to make is people forget that Jermell Charlo wasn't created by Derrick James. He came from Ronnie Shields. So he already had a foundation. He already had a foundation that was set by somebody else, as well as Joanne Guzman now in the camp. And this whole notion that a team is not, I think it's revolutionary. He got, I call it a brain trust. He got 3 sets of eyes, 3 perspectives. Like Red Spike said, he said, we all focus and look at different things. We come together and we deliver the information. They've been knowing this kid since he was a little boy, all 3 of them. So, you know, I think like to say that Derrick James has an advantage over that, it just doesn't even make sense. Floyd Mayweather always said you got to have a strong team behind you. All great people have to have a strong team behind them. I think Derrick James, I think they just feeling the tension. They know what's coming. I think that losing that coin flip made him mad. I think losing the negotiation made him mad because he's been saying all along, I'm the A side, I'm the A side. But the B side is going to decide who comes out last. The B side got what he wanted in terms of the splits and, you know, the money. You know, there was no guarantee. Now, you know, he got that and he got an extra fight in. Like, Spence is not looking like the A side. What else did I want to say? Yeah, Team Crawford has done what they trying to do. He's been fighter of the year, fight of the year, 2-time lineal, champion, undisputed. And on top of that, he already did what Derrick is trying to do. Derrick is trying to open a community center. Crawford already did that. He already feeding his community with boxing. So he's done everything that they've already. He's already done everything they're trying to do. Oh, and the other point, Crawford was never down in that Sean Porter fight, not officially. What Tim Bradley told him was the unofficial, what it looked like from Andre Ward's perspective. But officially, he was up. And so, yeah, he just wasn't down on that. And yeah, that's about it, man. I thought and some of these intangibles I don't think people thinking about. Like, people discrediting how long being 15, 16 months out of a fight is going to play. They already been saying Spence has been having trouble with the weight. Spence is admitted having trouble with the weight. People not thinking about if Crawford goes to the body and makes it a serious body attack, how that may wear down on Spence. So, but anyway, that's my time. I appreciate it.
All right, Jay, we appreciate you. We got almost 1,400 votes. Was there nervous energy? Yes, from Derrick James, 42%. Yes, from Errol Spence, 14%. Yes, from Terence Crawford, 30%. Yes, from Bomac, 14%. Ortiz, what up? Ortiz, going once. Ortiz. The professor, what up?
And back, I just rolled me up a wood of that OG ESJ. You know what I'm saying? I got more I'm finna roll up on Saturday. But that press conference, we know what it was. We seen the nervous energy, man. Derrick James know what Terence Crawford capable of. You know what I'm saying? In the back of his mind, he knows the worst case scenario, which I think is gonna be ultimately the only scenario. Bud about to stop him, man. Bud and 8, like I keep telling y'all, like it's not Derrick James, he just lame, man. Can't say nothing about couldn't attack the skill set, couldn't attack the coaching at all. Just want to talk about how he fat. It just goes to show you. You know what I'm saying? That's insecurity. That's frustration. That's like when you got a bad bro, you got a cold piece, and it's a nigga hating on your piece because he know he can't pull nothing that bad. That's how it is. That's how I seen it. So that's what that made me think of. But man, that's my call, bro. Bud and 8. Keep telling y'all.
Short and sweet. Man ain't give me a second to smoke. I thought he was about to have a whole 3-minute round and shit. Knock a motherfucker out. He did it quick. Who we going to? What we got? Burrow City E, you out there? Oh, I mean in this bitch. What up, bruv?
What's good? TBV, what's good, man? Better late than never, right? Leave
You
no
already,
man behind.
you already know, man. Talk to me, man. What you think of this press conference? My question I'm asking you and everybody already is, was there nervous energy, and if so, who'd you think it came from?
The only thing I could say about nervous energy is when they asked him, the question, will you knock him out? And then Buzz like, yo, if he get out of line, and he's like, well, I've been getting out of line my whole life,
Yeah.
which is what you want to hear, but it's kind of like, if that was one of the Charlos, shit, Jamel would have been like, man, get the fuck out of here. Nigga, I'll kill you. You know what I'm saying? He would have went off. And again, that's everybody's character, but it's different, is what I'm saying. But I wouldn't take that as nervous energy. I think both these guys, I gotta see them on the scales. Like, I need to see that face off. I think that tells me.
I'm sorry. I don't even know if I was making so much noise with the cord, but were you able to watch the press conference?
Yeah, I saw most of it. I had the sound down for a certain portion, mostly towards the end, but I saw everything from the beginning.
So what's your thoughts on Derek James and his actions or behavior?
Derek James, listen, he's human. He's human. I wouldn't even say nervous energy. I mean, yo, if you ain't nervous, like, it might be something wrong in certain instances. And I think it's kind of the trainer's job to be nervous more so than the fighter. If anybody's going to be nervous, let the trainer absorb some of that, because all that means is he should be coming up with a few extra, plans and tools and tricks and things like that. But Derek James, one thing about him,
I don't know, man.
I
I
learned
don't
from.
know. I'm a good debater, man. If the trainer is showing nervous energy, like, I get what you're saying about let him absorb it, but if he's exuding, nervous energy, that could rub off on a fighter. That could throw off the fighter and make him believe like, oh shit, is there a problem? Why is he scared? He don't never act like this. That's all I'm saying. I don't know.
Well, no, that's a great point. I guess I was thinking in this instance, with all the familiarity, we seen, and I guess it's a different, more playful energy when Bomac said, "I bet you won't do that to Earl." So maybe there's, between Bomac and Crawford, again, playing with house money, being the B side. They've already talked about it. Maybe this is the first time they've actually confronted, like, yo, we really not just using, percentages and all this shit. This fight is going to happen. So, yo, man, I'm a little, again, like, nervous. Derek James being nervous, he's the one that should be nervous because he's not fighting and he got to come up with the game plan. As long as Earl is not nervous, and you're right, it could rub off on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, because imagine, your older brother or your pops, you rolling somewhere with your OG and he a little nervous. Now, unless you just like, yo, this old nigga don't know what time it is. That's what I'm saying. You could just like, this old nigga don't know what time it is. And I don't mean that in Derek James. I just mean as far as our just being human beings, right? It could just be like, yo, Derek James is nervous because this is as big as an opportunity for him as it is for me. Maybe Derek James was probably thinking like, damn, and I didn't get that much time, with certain things that I wanted to work on. So it don't have to be nervous of Terence Crawford. It could just be, his nature as far as being prepared, unprepared, forgetful, and just being caught in the moment where it's like, all right, it seems a little off. It doesn't seem like the typical Derek James, but I don't think Errol Spence has anything to worry about as far as that.
So I had some caller, obviously excited that Terence had black Air Forces and that Terence got his overgrown beard and the hairs, overgrown. That mean he on kill mode. Then I got another caller call in and say the exact opposite. Like, why are we giving people an advantage because they got an overgrown beard and they didn't get a haircut and they got black sneakers on? Like, what's your thoughts?
It speaks to focus, man. I think some of those things you can't overlay it. Cause I heard the brother when he said, "Yo, I see pretty dusty dudes get knocked out. Like, I really see scruffy dudes get knocked out." But I think it depends on who does it. So when you like, we remember that we used to call it getting low. Like, I got to get low for a minute. You know what I mean? Like no haircuts, no new clothes. What? No matter what, I might be in the same pants 4 days. Flip the shirt inside out. I'm grinding.
Grind
I'm in it.
mode.
Yo, you grind mode. You ain't got time for no haircut. Yo, man, you come with them dirty sneakers, and that's what the ones represent. Them dirty ass sneakers that you've been doing God knows whatever in, that you don't even really got to clean them shits off other than stepping some water or hitting with a wet paper towel. It shows, being stuck in a focus, trapping, like a trap mentality. And both these guys showed up. Now, see, here's the funny part. Low cut Air Force Ones, right? They all business. That's nigga tuxedo shoes, man. Like, that's as good as it gets.
Yeah, I mean,
it means something.
I feel like society got the bud. Like, he wore the Jordans the day before. The caller said something, and now he had the fresh black ones on. But I also feel like some of those callers, this like none of that shit means nothing. None of that shit means nothing. But I do side with you. Usually means at least grind mode. You ain't taking the time to do none of that, you know, luxury shit. You feel me? You just on grind. But we still got hella callers. Anything you want to add? Anything stuck out from the press conference before I go back to these callers?
I think one of the callers had mentioned, he said that and I hate that we get into it. I'll say it again, the A side slut talk, whether who's the A side, B side, but some things are factual. And I think that as we lead to this press conference, as the caller said, people are recognizing that Bud is having his way with certain things. So the coin flip, I thought it was cool that Mike Tyson does it.
Yeah.
Because of what he represents, you know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson.
What he brings to the table. He a living legend, bro. So, maybe that brings extra eyeballs.
And like his opinion mattered about Benavidez, his opinion will matter about this fight, whoever he chooses, so on and so forth, right? Now, just going away from the press conference, let's talk about Bud Crawford's appearance on Hot Boxing. Did you ever discuss that on the show?
No, I ain't even get to watch it, bro.
Well, I'm gonna just speak to this one tidbit, right? Errol Spence disclosed because Mike asked him. He said, "Damn, man, how'd you get in that
somebody just brought this up about Time Stand 46, where Earl made it clear that it was him, that he was waiting for the time to be right and the money to be right."
No, I'm talking about he disclosed that he had 3 car accidents, not to the magnitude
yeah, I seen that.
Flipping.
I seen that.
So when you talk about,
but I feel like we knew about the G-Wagon, and he said he was safe because it was bulletproof, and then we knew about the kid that the 14-year-old that crashed into him, and then we obviously knew about the Ferrari.
I wasn't aware, because this is an instance where sometimes you pay more attention to in the ring than out the ring, because you don't want to have a personal judgment. You don't want to, like Danny was so poignant in saying, we don't want to make it seem like because somebody like to enjoy themselves that they have a problem or that they're causing a problem. But those things, again, once, twice, 3 times a lady. So I'm just saying, it says his judgment. And if I had to split hairs and choose a guy in the ring whose judgment is more sound than not, or seems like he can avoid shit, maybe I don't know, man. This would be a reason for me, yet again, to lean towards Bud Crawford, if I had to.
For sure. Nah, listen, one day in a wake up, man. One day in a wake up. What do we got here? We got a bunch of callers we got to get to. We going out to. We went to Barrel City E. Did we get to you?
Nah, boy, nah.
On you then.
Yeah. Off in there, man. Look here, bro. This nigga Terence is in trouble. I don't care about none of them car accidents or none of that. If you talking about judgment in the ring, the judgment ain't look too damn good when when Crawford put the motherfucking hammers on his ass and put him down, and the judge had to save him from a no knockdown. when he clearly got put down. I'm telling you, you done seen him get the stanky leg from little old Gamboa. I'm telling you, and I don't care about none of that. Gamboa was this, that, the third, yada, yada, yada. Gamboa ain't Spence. I'm telling y'all, this is Hagler Hearns all over. Hagler Hearns all over again. Only thing is, I don't think Terence coming out is slinging from the first bell. He might, but I don't believe it. And as far as the black forces and shit, I don't know where you from, but it sounds like you from the inner city, right, Ness?
Oh yeah.
What about you, Amin? You from the inner city?
Yeah.
Newark, New Jersey.
My nigga, how many times you done seen niggas when they come out there for business, when they know they coming to shoot around with a man? How many times you see them throw them black forces on, come out there with no shirt, pants sagging off their ass, and they coming to get them a man? We know what them black forces mean, man. It don't mean somebody gonna win. It don't mean somebody gonna lose. It means it's trouble on the horizon. That's what that means. That means he coming for business. All that haircut, I done see niggas with bad haircuts get beat up. I done see niggas fresh out the barbershop serving. I mean, that don't matter. The haircuts and all that. I mean, yeah, you focus, we get that you in grind mode. But I done seen pretty boys in grind mode who stay fresh every day. That guy like if you focus, you focus. To me, just to me, I could be tripping because I hollered at a few of my dogs about this. They be like, I don't see what you see. To me, don't Crawford look a little dry around the eyes, like his cheekbones showing a little more than average.
Nah. I thought they were saying Earl looked dark. They were saying Earl looked dark around the eyes, and people was trying to say that was the hat.
Earl kind of look just like he looked when he weighed in with the Oogies fight. Like if you gonna see some, I was looking like I went and did it myself. Now I went and looked at a few Crawford weigh-in. Maybe it just being he in real lean, good shape. But like around the eyes, it feels his cheekbones showing a little bit more than me, more than average to me. I could be tripping. Either way, it don't fucking matter because it's not getting broken. You see what I'm saying? I'm bringing that energy, man. I don't. You saying? Well, I mean, you can't drop your pick till the bet.
That's the bell. Mad Bent 100 with the $5. DDT, Daily Dose of Tank. He said, Derek can be nervous. Who cares? He ain't throwing punches. Big with the fish emoji. Destroying Bud. Man down, beat down. Damn. What we got?
They choosing.
Yeah, everybody picking a side. It's that type of fight, man. Treese, what up?
Toledo in the building.
Yo, I feel almost inclined to do this, Trees, just because you called in. Look what I got here. That FTWR Big Baby, Toledo, Ohio, Jared Anderson one. Look, Toledo Scott. What is that, a high school?
Yeah. Yes, sir. That's the best high school on the planet. That's the high school I graduated from.
Trees. Yeah, look what came in the Melly Mail.
Hell yeah. It just got my shit too. That's what's up. Hell yeah.
Jared Anderson. I think I got two in here. One for Danny. What up, though?
Hell yeah. What up, though? But shit, I'm just calling in, man. I'm listening to everybody talking, motherfuckers just leaving McDonald's and shit, eating Big Macs and shit, but calling in like they nutritionists, talking about he looking skinny and shit, and he looks small. How you motherfuckers talk about he look soft around the eyes and all this crazy? Man, come on, man. Cut it the fuck out, man. Cut it out, man. We almost here. We got the fight on Saturday, man. I'm talking about I'm excited as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This shit finna be serious. I ain't gonna hold you. It's all type of names that's going around. Niggas talking about, oh, he about to grind Bud. Then niggas talking about, oh, he about to catch the big fish with a hook. I don't know what's going on, but I do know that I'm going to be tuned the fuck in, you understand me? This about to be serious. But, hey, August 11th, man, Albertville, Atlanta, Georgia, man, fucking DAZN, man, you know what the fuck going on. August 26th, then we got the real big baby, Jared Anderson, man. On ESPN. Hey, somebody cop a fucking shirt. FTWR, shout out to them, man. Go ahead and cop them shirts. That shit serious, man. Shout out to the best high school on the planet. Yeah, y'all know what the fuck going on. Hey, but I don't gonna hold you. I lightweight do feel like Bud gonna catch the big fish with a hook and he gonna hang his ass something serious. Oh man, don't hang him out to dry. Don't hang him out to dry. Y'all be cool though. Shout out TBV, man. Y'all be cool, man.
Trace, appreciate the call in. Big Bay Cornell, what up? This fight bringing them
What's
all
good?
out. Look, he ain't calling how long?
Ty- yeah, I already called since the Haney fight, but I've been tapped in though.
What up?
But high key, I want to say I think everybody was nervous, but Bomac, no cap, like everybody had a little nervous energy, but Bomac. Bomac was the only one who was calm and collected for real, for real. Like he was the only one who seemed like he was standing on the energy that he came in with, and he left with the same exact energy. Like he ain't let nobody like interrupt what he had going on. At the same time, I don't know why Derek James acting like that. Like I understand, like you know, like he like got his accolades. He training who he training. He doing his thing. He need to work on Frank Martin though, cause that last fight, I don't know what happened. But high key, I feel like Derek James is a little out of pocket. Like I don't feel like he should be the one going back and forth with people in the audience. Like I don't see why he was acting like that. Like that ain't him. That ain't how he usually is. For him to be paying attention to people in the audience. And when Brian asked him a question, he ain't even really answer it. He just like repeated what Bomac said and just like switched it up. I'm gonna make him my own little chant. You got a chant, I'm gonna make a chant. Like he wasn't original. I felt like he was too nervous, and that could rub off on Errol for real, for real. So, but I felt like naturally it is okay for fighters to be nervous coming up to the fight. You fought before that, you understand. Like the closer the fight get, the more nervous you get, and nervous energy could turn into like instinct. Could make you more attentive in the fight. So I don't think that it's anything wrong for the fighters to be nervous, but the trainer shouldn't be acting like that. The trainer should be trusting in their fighters. The trainer should be focused and not necessarily like coming out of pocket. But I don't know, maybe that's really how Derrick James is, and he just needed a reason to show that side of himself. But I don't know if that's really how I don't know if that's him. But I do know that's Terence Crawford though. Like when he was fighting Benavidez, he was going crazy. Like it looked like they was gonna have beef. I don't know how they even became cool after that. So like we do know Terence Crawford could really get that way. I ain't know Derrick James could act like that. And Errol, he really like, he did seem a little nervous. It seemed like he ain't really. But I also feel like from like all of the questions that they had at the media workout, like the reporters was asking them like, yeah, y'all don't really go back and forth. Y'all don't really do all the hype stuff. How y'all gonna sell this fight? So I felt like that kind of might have been in the back of Errol's head, like he wanted to show off a little bit. That might have been in the back of Terence Crawford's head. He wanted to show off a little bit, but Terence Crawford already got that in him. I don't see that, Derek James has that in him. So it is a little nervous energy. But I look forward to the fight. I'm actually going to be there live in Vegas, so I got me a ticket. I'm excited. I ain't missing it for nothing.
All right, Chant. Well, Cornell, man, you better stop at our appreciation night on Friday, man, if you're going to the fight Saturday, because we're going to have all the biggest names in the building. We're going to have 2 undisputed champs, man, never before done. Alicia Bumgarner in the building, Devin Haney in the building, Bill Haney in the building, Mauricio Suleiman. I mean, yo, it's going to be so crazy. Ken Porter. I mean, the list goes on and on. The names go on and on. Head on over to our Instagram for more details. Keyshawn Davis going to be there. Mario Barrios going to be there. Brian Mendoza going to be there. Marquise Teller going to be there. The list is crazy. Akin Barak. I mean, it just goes on and on.
Did you mention Vito Malinecki already?
Vito Malinecki. Bruce Shushu Carrington. I mean, the names, yo, on and on. Zach Spiller bought his own ticket. I'm giving you confirmed guests. There's fighters and industry people buying tickets just to be there. So you don't wanna miss out, man. I'm just saying it's gonna be cray cray. What we got? We got Los Texas Boxing. What up? Actually, Los, keep it going. No,
What's going
keep it
on?
going. You got it. What up?
What's going on, man? What's up, TBV, man? Smoke with y'all, man.
Chilling, champ.
Yeah, man. Real quick, man. The appreciation night, man. I ain't gonna be able to catch this one, man, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and add that to the bucket list at some point. Gotta catch one of those. And then also, man, we almost there, man. Basically, the message to all my TBV brethren that's tuned in right now, man, fuck that shit, man. Support the fight, man. Support Bud. Support Errol. Buy the fight, man. If you're able to, buy the fight, man. Support the fight. Like another caller said before me, if we want to see more fights of this caliber, support the fight, man. It only makes sense. We all love the sport of boxing, man. And I can't wait for Saturday, man. But real quick to finish up my call as well, man. I thought this was interesting, but it's Shark Week.
Yeah, everybody's saying that.
Yeah, man. I thought that was funny, man. But I'm gonna let somebody else get in, man. I'm back in the chat.
Shout out to Los, Texas Boxing. Thanks for the call, champ.
Word. I got Kentrell with a Cash App cutting the line. That's how you do it. Ball status. Phoenix, stand up.
Yo, it's fight week, baby. I'm ready, bro. I'm so fucking pumped for this fight. They try to deny Bud Crawford for so fucking long. It's such fucking time. He gonna knock Errol out in the 11th round. And I'm gonna tell you how he gonna do it too. He gonna do it over the jab. Bud is really great at punching in between your punches. I'm pumped, man. I'm so fucking pumped for this fight. Please buy this fight and watch the physical leg we're gonna have Saturday night. Terence Crawford gonna show you how great he fucking is. That's my fucking call.
Got it pumped. Everybody's pumped. This is what I'm saying, man. I told you, man, it's my mom's birthday today. Shout out to Mom Dukes. She's having a fight party herself, man.
Damn, shout out to your moms. That's crazy how big this fight is. Your mom's doing her own. Everybody is too. You having a fight party. I forgot somebody else having a fight party. It's so many, man. Let me get to look at all these old callers. Look at JP. What up?
Yeah, it's up, Ness. King, what up?
What up? What up?
JP.
Hey, man.
Formerly of Long Beach.
Hey, y'all. Yeah, man. Y'all know it's fucking up. And I'm psyched for the shit. Look, he's rejuvenated. He's revived. He's recalibrated. He's refocused. Everything with a Errol is. Errol was washing all them niggas getting drunk, getting fat, washing out shit. Now he focused. They done fucked around and poked the bear. They done unleashed the dragon. And he up now. He ready for this. He focused. Y'all don't understand that. They talk about getting thrown out of out the Lambo and how that's gonna take away from you. But I say he ain't did nothing but showed he can recover quickly. Adamantium in his skeleton is shit. Recover fast like Wolverine. That's what I say with the retina and all that shit. All he has done is shown his recovery, how fast he can recover and rejuvenate. So let's pull back the curtain on these Bud fights. He got them 11 streak knockout. All them fights was close. He was in competitive fights with dudes that we don't consider elite until he changed it. What happened when he can't change it? What happened when you just can't knock the guy out in one fell swoop? Now you walking in foreign territory. Now you in the territory that Errol always in. You in a dog fight now. You in a fast-paced dog fight. Have we seen Bud do that? I don't think so. They done fucked around and poked the bear. My thing is this, they always talking about the tools in the toolbox. And I give it to you. Yeah, Bud got tools in the kit, but Errol got a tool too. And it's the most functional tool. Errol's that wrench. If you ain't got no fucking tools, it's
Champ, that was the bell. Gatto was on you.
Yo, you hear me?
Word.
All right, but
I'm gonna try to keep it short for real, man. As far as nervous energy, I don't feel like nobody really nervous. I just feel like it's boxing, man, with egos and niggas was running their mouth. I think it's as simple as that. I really just called in to get it on record that I'm picking Earl because when he wins, I'm gonna call in on Sunday or whenever y'all let us call in and wax very poetically about what he's about to do and what he just get done doing at that time. And I don't want nobody questioning my conviction, so I'm just on record picking Spence. That's it.
Gatto. Gatto.
Standing on it.
He's standing on it. Yo, Jawan Guzman just confirmed he's in the building. I just got the email for the Devin Haney poster. He's in the building. It's going to be an amazing event. It's crazy. It's tomorrow already. It's insane. It's mañana. You still got time. I'm letting you know. You still got time. Ortiz, what up?
Yo, ¿qué pasó, Nis?
What up?
Yo, hey man, I'm kind of lost. Hey, I don't get it. What's the Black Air Forces? What does that mean again? Grind mode?
Grind mode.
Okay, okay. But yeah, in terms of the fight, you know what, man? I'm leaning towards Crawford. I'm not super confident. Shit, man. Yeah, I'm not super confident on that pick, but um, I mean, he is the favorite for the reason. I hope the weight cut doesn't mess with Spence because he's looking a little thin, but I think he'll be all right. But other than that, man, I think this fight should have happened 3 years ago, 3 years ago. Kind of feels like we got another Mayweather Pacquiao, you know. Kind of got the fight too late. I don't know about you, Ness. Do you think we got the fight too late, or you think we got it at the right time?
I mean, I'm happy, bro. I'm happy. I'm not gonna think about that negativity. I'm happy we got the fight. It's gonna be an undisputed fight in the welterweight division. I mean, these guys look like they mean business based off this last press conference. So no, I'm happy.
Nah, yeah, for sure. You know, I'm especially happy for Crawford. You know, this is like the fight that he wanted finally. Kind of feel bad for the guy because his career was kind of managed poorly. If you think about it, um, he just kind of missed out in the glamorous welterweight division that everyone always says that it is. He just missed out on the big fights. You know, he could have fought like Keith Thurman, Eddie Garcia, um, others. But yeah, but still, it's a good fight. Glad he got the big one finally. And like I said, I feel like Crawford's gonna win. Not too confident, but I think if Errol Spence wins, I think he's gonna. Supposedly, there's talk of him fighting Canelo. So suppose he's part of that PBC deal of Canelo's, but I think he's gonna fight Canelo if he wins. If Mel loses, but oh hey, did you see that? Did you see that beef with Frank Martin and Keyshawn? Shit, man, I think that fight's gonna happen now.
Oh okay.
Yeah. Yeah. If they don't fight after that, that's some BS. But yeah, man, that's my call. Yeah.
You're funny, Ortiz. You must have just started watching. Hey, I mean,
yo,
when you seen the Keyshawn and Frank Martin mix up?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay, so they ran into each other today, and they had a little mix up. They ain't touch each other, nothing. Kept it civilized. It was good. That being said, my man just said, "Yo, they gotta fight. It's definitely happening now." And I just want you to tell them, how many years ago did Terence and Earl run into each other at that fight with Maurice Hooker? we were saying
15,
it.
16, 17.
Damn, 16 years ago? Get out of here.
No. I'm saying 2015, 2016, something like that.
I don't even know what year it is. Honestly, that's why I asked you. But the point for me is like, it wasn't instant. And it's this fight we talking about. It took all this 5 years to happen. So yeah, you right, 2016 or 16. No. It took 5. People saying 5. So we talking 2014 or 17. One of the two, because people
90 seconds.
People be saying it took 5 for this one to happen. I thought it was a little too bit more, but maybe not. Who we got? AMG Chamaco, what up?
Yo, what's up, Ness? I mean, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
Yo, man, you're doing a 36-hour podcast or some shit, going all the way to the fight, nonstop.
Oh, nah, but I'm doing a show Friday, tomorrow in the morning, then Friday
60 seconds.
for the weigh-in right before the appreciation night. Then I'm going to do a Saturday morning, then I'll do Sunday morning, Sunday night.
Hell yeah. That's good, man. We appreciate you putting in that work. Yeah, man, I'm just calling in. I got Earl. By decision, I don't see a stoppage. It's gonna be a good fight. Still think it's a 50-50 fight, so it's a toss-up. But I'll probably put a little bit of money on Earl. I think he can sneak it out. But I'm excited for the whole card. I want to see that Pitbull fight too. We'll see what Cabrera can bring. But I didn't like Derek James. I guess going after the weight for Bomac's weight. I don't know if it's because I assume that maybe Bomac had been talking a lot of shit online. Maybe I don't know for a fact.
10 seconds.
I assume that's why he was going at him. But regardless, like his weight's got nothing to do with it. But I thought that was a little whack from Derek. But other than that, I do think the two families need to chill out. They're not the ones that are going to get hit in the face come fight night, and there's no reason to fuck up a good event because they can't just chill out and just support their fighters. Nobody's saying not to support them. You got to be right for your guy, but there's no reason to make it an ugly night. That's nonsense. So hope for a good fight, good event, and yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm gonna be tuning in to y'all and definitely to the fight.
All right, champ, appreciate you. We got a couple super chats we got to get to. Last stopped off at Mad Bent. He came right back with another one. TBV callers, a bunch of mind readers and body language experts. That's right, baby. Jaime Romero with a $5 super chat says, and when he stops him, they gonna say he was too weak and stayed at 47 too long. Fishing pole with the fish emoji, fire emoji. We got Kentrell with the $10 super chat. He says, after Canelo beat Lil Cub Charlo, since he's still undisputed, Bud gonna go up and put his foot in Charlo, peach emoji, and become undisputed 3 times. Floyd ain't never do it once. Rolling on the floor, laughing 3 times emoji. This the Crawford era. We've officially gone into 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So this has been a 3-hour second show for you.
I said that. Where the ace at? Where the ace at?
Show some love. Spread the show by sharing it on your social media. If you old like me, use Facebook. You got your Instagram. You can put it on your story. You know what I mean? Share the show. I ain't got 1 million subscribers because you ain't share my shit. You know what I mean? When you be like, yo, Ness, you seen Gilly had Earl? Because you ain't share my shit. Share my shit. You feel me? I got mad callers on Twitter. Did you retweet my shit? You feel me? Like, did you come over to YouTube and subscribe so I get them numbers and that power? Feel me? I'm putting in hours over here, man. Blood, sweat, and tears, man. Boxing Batusia. Batusi? I don't know, brother. Help us with that. What is that?
I think that might be Batman reference. Boxing Batusi. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I have no clue, but he needs to unmute. Going once, 2 times. Majid, what up?
Yo, what up, Ness? You can hear me?
Perfect.
I said that. Where the ace at?
Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. Shit, yeah, man. I mean, those fat jokes, you know what I'm saying, that he said, I thought, like, that shit just was on some weird shit, because I'm like, I thought they was going to use some real talking points and, like, say something worth something, but he just used that as time to hike on the fat nigga.
I'm like, so that shit was wet. As far as nervous energy, if anything, I felt like everybody was irritated because the time coming closer. So, we was predicting on the back call that somebody was going to lash out, coming up these last 2 days. So that went as we expected. As far as prediction, I'm rolling with Crawford. And the only other thing I wanted to say is you got these people that's going out here for Spence. I'm hearing a lot of people get mad because niggas got their own opinion who they think will win. And it's like they want those Crawford people to say, yeah, it's going to be 50-50. Like they putting their toes down in the dirt. Like at least admit it's 50-50. They mad because he Spence an underdog and all this other shit. I'm like, nigga, you take us casuals out and you just let the pros and the bookies tell it. Them niggas got Crawford up, nigga. It's just part of the game. And as far as all of those getting clipped by Kavalaskis and Gamboa, I'm like, this nigga went through a car crash, did hella cartwheels, was supposed to have a Pacquiao fight. The eye got fucked up, you know what I'm saying? And then he fought Danny Garcia, a nigga that ain't beat nobody worth note at 147, and fucking Ugas that beat an old nigga that was time to retire, you know what I'm saying? Had him eating soup and shit. I'm like, we gotta be real about this shit. If you gonna call one nigga out for getting clipped, call the other nigga out for getting flipped, the eye getting ripped. Only thing left is for those titles to get stripped. I don't even know, but shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Everybody liked the video. I'm out.
Okay. He came in on some boxing bars for you, I mean.
Dropping them.
That motherfucker, he tried to punchline Prince him at the end. I hear you.
Yo, this fight is bringing, you know what I'm saying? It's bringing everybody out, man.
Nah, you know it, bro. You know it. I actually have decided that I'm gonna do a live from within the theater. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it's gonna be live throughout the fight or live immediate reaction because we're gonna be with like 150 people. I could literally go to everybody as long as it's not a, uh, what you call it, controversial fight. And even still, if it's a controversial fight, I got all the people there to um get their
Discuss
opinions.
controversy, yeah.
Word, man. So I do plan on doing that. We got hella more callers here. This looks like Adrian. What up? Adrian, while we waiting for Adrian to connect on Twitter, like I said, go ahead and smash that thumbs up. Share the show. What up, champ?
What's up, Ness? It's the inevitable. D Block, D Town, Eastern, Eastville, Baltimore. What's up, champ? You good today, man?
We good. We good.
Man,
Are
today
you on
was beautiful.
speaker? Are you on? Because you got mad background right now. It sounds hollow over there, wherever you at.
Yeah, I got my Bluetooth. I'm gonna take them off.
I mean, just so we can hear the fire in that call properly. You feel me?
Hold on, brother. Let me go real quick.
You got it. You got it. Oh, okay. He dropped the phone. Y'all go ahead and smash that thumbs up while we get ready for this next caller. We hear you.
Can you? Okay, good. Naz, today was beautiful. I mean, this is the way the first press conference should have been. The second press conference should have been. But at the end of the day, we got something good today, man. I felt bad for Derrick James, what he did, man. He doing that low blow move. But that's Derrick James, you know? I mean, homeboy don't know how to respect at the end of the day, man. Look, Naz, like I said, I've been saying this forever. I'm from D Block. I'm from D Town. I'm from Dallas, born and raised. You know, when Mike Tyson told Errol Spence, where you from? He said, I'm from DeSoto. He said, no, where you from? He said, I'm from New York. Man, we don't represent, I'm from here, man. We don't represent Errol Spence. I don't care what he says, Ness. At the end of the day, homie from New York, when he gets his ass knocked out by Crawford, send his ass back to New York because Dallas don't want him at all. What you got to say with that, Ness?
Damn, so
Yo,
you
hold
mad?
up,
You
though.
mad? He
We
said
love
where he
DJ
born
Premier.
at.
What about DJ Premier? He from Texas. He one of the illest, man. And that's Gangstar. We love him, man. Don't y'all hold on to Earl, man.
Hold on. When you look at the birth certificate, it says Long Island, man. They could take his ass ship his ass when he gets knocked out in the 9th and 10th round. Ain't nobody want him here, man. At the end of the day, Derrick James can stay here because he's from Oak Cliff, like I heard. But at the end of the day, take that big fish, slice it like the way Terence Crawford gonna do, bake his ass up, and take him back to New York where he could be fucking sliced and eaten by the New Yorkers. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore, stand up.
Ooh, I ain't never heard nobody talk about Spence like that from Texas, yo. That's
Word.
real. That's a rough call right there.
It's funny. I don't remember him ever flipping on Earl. I'm not sure. I gotta have to like go back now because it's crazy. Yeah, he. That was new. That was new. Free smoke. You know, we're gonna have to get some balance here. There's some balance now because that dude was like not with the Errol Spence. This guy's name is Free Smoke, so you know he part of the Errol Spence gang.
You already know, dog. You know this already, dog.
Told
This
you.
you already know.
I
You
told you.
already know. My boy, I was gonna listen until my man came here talking reckless. I gotta defend my guy.
So
I
so what?
gotta defend my
So what's
guy.
up with that though? They saying he from Brooklyn, he from Dallas, he from
Hey man, that shit
DeSoto.
ain't got nothing. Hey, look, man, that shit ain't got nothing to do with July 29th, man. Fuck
That
all that.
that is
Motherfucker bringing
true.
up everything. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker bringing up everything, man. Shit, we got a 50-50 fight, a pick 'em fight. Shit, what? We got what everybody been asking for. Why we got to go to ounce of detail? At the end of the day, both of them from their mama pussy. You want to know the truth?
That's true.
That's my call, Ness.
Dang, he kept
That's
it short,
another good call. He
short
made a
and
point,
sweet.
you know.
Hey, these guys ain't letting me take a smoke break. Every time I take a pull, I gotta come right back, get to another caller. But that's all right. That's all right. We here. We here for this shit. We here for this shit. Who next? We got. Oh, actually, I'm gonna take this shit with me. We got motherfucking. Oh damn, that's everybody. Nah, get out of here. That is everybody. Let me see on Discord. Oh, we got LV.
LV Slugger.
What up? Not to be confused with C Dub, yo. Chill.
TBV, fellas. Can you hear me?
What
LV.
up? We hear you. We hear you.
We here, man. We here. Basically a day out, man. Basically a day out to the biggest fight. I haven't been. I ain't been. I haven't had a chance to look at the press conference yet, but I'm definitely gonna plan on looking at that when I get to the house. But one thing I can say, I'm out here grinding, and my partners, they not really on the boxing shit. They not hardcore like that, but they definitely know about this fight coming up. But I had about two of them call me and ask me if I seen the press conference. So it's definitely, you know, making some noise out here, for them guys to call me and actually say something not about the fight, but just the press conference. So I definitely think they did a good job in promoting, man. So I mean, I'm excited just to see how the press conference look, so I can gauge exactly what's going on. But like you hit on before, we never seen Derrick James like this before. You know, really talkative, going back and forth with other trainers. You know what I mean? So I'm not I'm not gonna say it's nervous. I just want to be able to see it for myself, or I can say it's nervous, but it may be some nervousness there. You know what I mean? This huge fight for Errol. I feel like they've been on the stage before, but not this big. You know what I mean? They understand that this being the biggest fight in boxing, and we only like basically a day and a few hours out from what's about to go down, man. These two guys going for undisputed number one guy in boxing. So it may be a little nervousness there with Derek, man. We never seen him going back and forth. And what I wanted to hit on, this is the first fight of a few big fights for Derek James this year. This one being the first this weekend. He got his other undisputed champion, Jamel, going up against another tall task in Canelo. And a rumor has it AJ and Wilder supposed to get it on in December. So this man can really, off the back of being trainer of the year, maybe going 0-3 in his biggest fights. You know, I'm not saying it's going to happen like that, but it may go down like that. You know what I'm saying? He may go 0-3 in three of his biggest fights this year. So you know what I mean? It's just a huge year, and we got a huge year for him, especially with him having the stable he has over there. You know what I mean? Definitely a huge deal for him. So, with this being the first a big fight of them three, you know what I'm saying? It may be a little nervousness there with Derek, man, but I'm just looking forward to this weekend, man. I feel like the fans, just the whole boxing world, man, we in for a treat this weekend. I don't feel like we come out disappointed. This is not no Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. I definitely think this is going to be and neither guy comes out this ring the same, man, at Saturday night. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, and I will be checking out this press conference once I get to the house and settle down and stuff. But I'm looking forward to this, man, just for all the.
LV, that was the bell, champ. That was the bell. Boxing Patron, what up? I seen you and then you disappeared. You got a request once again. In the meantime, in between time, let them know where they can find you. I mean,
King Amin Invest 61, excuse me. King Amin Invest 61 on Instagram. King Amin Invest 61 on Twitter and the championship rounds on YouTube.
I got Boxing Patron. What up?
Hey, what's up, Ness? How you guys doing, man?
Chilling.
Shit, man. I was excited about this weekend, man. Fuck, I'm pumped for this shit. Great day of boxing. Great day of boxing coming up, man. This is like what we all wish for as hardcores. But the press conference, man, I didn't feel any weird energy. I know Crawford got a little pissed off. He whooped some ass besides Spence's. I thought it was funny. Something to hype it up a little more. But, man, I got to go with Crawford on this, man. I think the skills pays the bills in the end, man. This dude's got the skills. Once in a lifetime skills, man. I ain't seen a guy get down like that in a minute. Spence, man, he's great, man, but I just think he's a big dude. And I mean, he puts his presence on you. Everybody picking Spence is most of the top dogs, the pros and everything, all say the same thing. His size is going to be the difference. His size is going to be the difference. None of them really say his skills are going to be the difference. Has anybody noticed that? You notice that?
I did not notice that.
Yeah, if you pay attention, like to these guys, they all say, I think the size is just going to be too much for Crawford. Everybody that's picking Crawford says the same thing. The skills are going to be too much. The skills. Any day, I'll take skills over size any day of the week in boxing. But that's what I got to say, Nesta. I appreciate it, man. I'm in the background, always listening, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys make my morning go by way quicker. Take it easy.
Appreciate you, champ. That was Boxing Patron. Listen, we up out of here. Let me double check these super chats. Last stopped off at Mad Bent. Jaime Romero got to that. Contrell, we got to that. David H says, Bud's face is going to swell up fast. Just watch. Fredo, member for 2 months on that champ level. He said it's the Crawford era. I got Jersey Dude 05 member for 3 months on that champ level. Boarding my flight right now. Headed to Vegas. See you in a few. Let's go. Eric Cruz in Dallas, actually now in Vegas for the fight, right? Salute, TBV. I wish I could make it out. It's my dad's birthday that day, but I catch y'all when Crawford calls his rematch clause. Oh, he rhymed with Texas, and I guess he didn't come out. That is everybody. We back tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., same bat time, same bat channel. Listen, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central. We here. We with the shit. I mean, appreciate you.
No doubt, Skip.
Till the
Tune
next
in.
one. Peace.